boy. Is that even like, is that close? How's that sound? That's actually like, I think that's pretty decent audio-wise. My voice, I mean. How bad's the water drinking sound? It could definitely be a lot worse. It could definitely just like not exist. But we'll get started here in a bit once everything's up and running. Alrighty. I think we are good to go. Hello to welcome to the stream, Hunter Banks. Just in time for the start. Let me get rid of this picture of El Paco Rooney. We've done it. Ignore the Gulak promo. Let's jump into it. Welcome to 2K17 Universe Mode Survivor Series. I'm gonna be straight with you. It is 8:30 p.m. This is like the third time I've streamed way later than I feel like it. This stream could very well end up being an absolute train wreck. Both in good ways and bad ways. Survivor Series is usually a hectic mess. We have three, count them, 3 Survivor Series elimination matches for you tonight. I don't really know why. We just do. I had 2 of them planned out and had them slowly built towards throughout the weekly Raw show, and then Universe Mode just decided the tag titles would be in a Survivor Series match as well. So like, I had to find a tag team partner for Lesnar and Machoke.
For what should be another great WWE event. Keep your butt in that chair because we've got a heck of a show in store. Stay ready.
So instead of that was louder than expected.
WWE history.
Instead of running down. Like, yeah, I'll just run down. I was going to say, instead of just going down the list and showing you everything, I was going to, like, make it a surprise who's on certain teams. Here's literally, like, one of the, here's the only one that had surprise entrances other than the last one, so we'll just go down the list. This is what's opening the show, but I will say, before I go into anything else, Freddy Krueger versus Blastoise for Thoren's Super Sweet Championship belt is a match. It's going to be no holds barred. It'll be an exhibition mode because I had 8 matches for this whole thing. I don't know when I'm going to do that one throughout the night. It'll be after this match and it'll be before the main event, obviously. But I just don't really know when it's going to go. I think that comes down to if Thoren wants to pop into the stream to see how his title belt goes. Title match goes. We'll see. Otherwise, it'll probably be around the time that me versus Thoren fight, as you see later on. Either way, we're opening up with a traditional Survivor Series elimination match. Team Banana Man, Kratos, and Randy Savage going up against Team Stardust, The Miz, and Northern Lion. It's just random teammates. This is just your makeshift. People got to work together. Then, the Fight Master Championship will be defended in the Elimination Chamber. The Conductor is your champion. He will be defending his title against Jeff the Killer, Arn Anderson, Jeepers Creepers, Pepe the Frog, and Cactus Jack. There's some special rules for this, since it's the Fight Master Championship, that we will get into once we actually get into the match. Then we have Slenderman versus Nightmare Freddy for the Recognized Character Championship in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Then we have me versus Thoren. Universe made this match. Universe just wanted this match to happen. I don't really know why. But I was like, yeah, screw it. Let's leave it in. I have different plans for WrestleMania anyway, so do it at Survivor Series. Then we have our second Survivor Series elimination tag match, which is the League of Nations going up against The Club, Wade Barrett, Sheamus, and Rusev against Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and CM Punk. And in our co-main event, we have the World Heavyweight Championship match, Curtis Axel versus Kurt Angle. Curtis Axel looking for retribution after the screw job at the biggest party of the summer in 2K16. And to end the night off, we have our final Survivor Series elimination tag match. I almost called them the League of Smack. Legacy of Smack getting their third and final shot at the tag titles. I am counting the fact that they started with the tag titles as a shot. Regardless, their final shot at the tag titles against Machoke and Lesnar anyway. They are coming full force with all three members of their team. Machoke and Lesnar befriending the classic, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, to help them defend this title. It should be noted that if Lesnar and Machoke retain, Dusty Rhodes is not considered a tag team champion. He's just helping out some good buddies. That being said, it's time for us to start off the show with our good old buddy, who we haven't seen in quite a while, our friend, Drew Gulak. You know, he hasn't in the last couple pay-per-views, but he almost always comes out, cuts a little bit of promo, talks about himself. I don't really know why. I don't know why we keep letting him, but gosh darn it, it's basically tradition at this point that Gulak just comes out here and says the exact same thing every single time. Either way, Survivor Series, the second of the big four. We still got Rumble and WrestleMania to go. I originally wasn't going to stream today because there's a lot of stuff that happened. Thanks to little Dunker over here, who's been stress chewing his soccer ball since before I even started. But, after so long, I was like, actually, I'm not doing anything today like I thought I was going to be doing. So might as well get Survivor Series out of the way so we can make our October 11th goal of finishing 2K17 Universe Mode. It is time to hear from Drew Gulak. This is bearded Gulak. I know he's shaved in real life now, but I'm not gonna go find a new Drew Gulak call. That was just, my English just slurred there. See, it gets late and I can't speak English. This is why I want to avoid this. I'm not gonna get a new Drew Gulak call, because he'll just be in 2K18, I'm pretty sure. If not, I will get a new call for him, then obviously it'll be a new game.
The fans are eating it up.
You know me, and you know I'm not someone who gets hung up on things. I just give my best and do my best and let the rest take care of itself. But it's not that simple anymore, because things have changed. Some people don't seem to know the meaning of respect. This is not the same promo that Drew Gulak always cuts. He's actually doing something different for once, which is surprising. I want to talk about somebody in the back. Somebody who's been questioning my talents. Who does this jerk even think he is? Who has he beaten? What has he accomplished that gives him the right to run me down? I've given everything to this business and earned everything in return. This guy's in it for himself. Well, Jesus Christ, Drew Gulak, he's actually calling someone out. He's talking down to someone like they've done absolutely nothing for themselves, so I'm real curious who it is. This chump is beneath me, but he doesn't seem to know it yet. He's trying to slither his way up to my level. I guess it's time to slap him down where he belongs. Okay, Triple H, you asked for it. Come out here. Is he trying to call out the authority right now? Or is he just bad-mouthing Triple H? Because that's pretty stupid either way. I know this universe doesn't have an authority, but either way, Triple H might kill Gulak. There's just Triple H. I thought Gulak's promo performance was Triple H's promo performance. I thought Triple H just came out already destroying him in the promo, just by being Triple H. Which, I mean, realistically is probably about how it would go. What do you think, Dunks? Dunks says soccer ball. So that's Dunks' opinion on that situation. Interesting turnabout here to kick off Survivor Series. Gulak calling out Triple H. Gulak always says he wants a shot. He's been given several. He's come up short each time.
Not exactly.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet. You and I have some problems we need to hash out, and I'm not going to wait any longer. The WWE Universe may not like me, but I could care less. When I'm out here, this is my time, and I won't let these people waste it. That is actually very, like, close to what something Triple H would say. Oh boy, here we go. I know I'm going to regret this, and so will the WWE Universe. Guys, I apologize in advance for this, but I'm going to go ahead, play along, and ask why you're out here and what you want. You just called him out, Gulak. Look at it! That's the best reaction! You called him out, Gulak! You still look surprised I'm here. Did you need advance notice? Because I can see your stomach getting knotted up, the fear in your eyes, the chill down your spine. Didn't think all that talk would get you this, huh? Why is Triple H cutting an actual promo on Gulak who's gone brain dead? What is happening? I just forgot how ugly you are in person. And that smell, I mean, isn't that a violation in this fine city? What city is even taking place in? For real, I'm happy you're here, but a shower never hurt nobody. But what the hell is that English, Gulak? But look, jokes aside, let's get to the point of this. I will beat you any day of the week, twice on Sundays. You just fucking call out Triple H that he would beat him twice in one pay-per-view? Because I will hold you to that, Gulak. I just skipped Triple H's promo. Did I? No. I love when I get under people's skin, and whether you admit it or not, I know I'm under yours. So how about this? I talk to my best buds in the Authority. I talk to my best buds in the Authority? What are you talking about, Triple H? You are the Authority. We figure out the best game plan for us, and you and I reconvene at a future date. Maybe that's what's truly best for business. What are you talking about, Triple H? You are the Authority. Why is Gulak's promo better than Triple H's? Triple H has been destroying him. I don't know if you realize this, but it takes more than a big mouth to make it in WWE. And while you might have the biggest mouth on the block, you don't have what it takes to go the distance. So why don't you go backstage and cool off? I mean, like, that was at least an actual line by Gulak. He didn't screw anything up there.
Staring lasers.
Oh, and then there's a nice little stare down. I have a sneaking suspicion Triple H is a bit taller than Gulak than that. So Gulak claiming he can defeat Triple H 2 times in one pay-per-view. A bold, bold statement by Gulak. Look at him, he just grip his knuckle. He's like, yeah. Yeah. Triple H saying he's going to go talk to himself, essentially, in the background. As Dunks has left to go sit on the floor away from my shenanigans. That was, quite the start of Survivor Series, but it's time for us to hop into the first of several matches here tonight. Our first Survivor Series elimination match. We have ya boys, Banana Man, Kratos, and Macho Man Randy Savage, going up against Stardust, The Miz, and Northern Lion. For the record, in terms of wins and losses, which I'm not going to go over everyone's wins and losses here, because it's just 6 random dudes. In terms of wins and losses, for this match, the wins and losses will go to... the whole team that wins gets a win on their singles record. Team that loses gets a loss on their losing record. When we get to the other 2 Survivor Series tag matches, it'll just go on their team record, since it's 2 actual teams. And then Dusty Rhodes just gets a win or loss on his singles record. Just because he's separate. If you can hear that, that's Dunks drinking water. He's having just a good, grand old time. Refreshing himself. Don't be dehydrated. I might take a swig of water myself. You know, stay fresh, everyone. You know what they say. Stay smooshy, you know? Moshi moshi. What are you doing? You just drank half your water, big boy. Goodness, come here, friend. Come sit in my lap for the Survivor Series match. Come on. Dunks is like, Papa, it is almost 9. Go to bed. I say, no, Dunks. We go to bed at 3 a.m. like normal people. He says, I hate you, but I love you. Don't get your little water face all over me, Dunker. Blurm, 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 blurm. He's just drinking water. Okay, well, he's decided to lay down next to the computer. Dunks is now the chat moderator. So, no swearing. This is now a baby server. Baby is now in chat. Naughty words are indeed a no-no. I'm actually gonna start like just for like safety precautions, muting the game audio during loading screens, because I really am tired of getting copyright claimed for music on pay-per-view loading screens. Isn't that right, Dunker? Because for some reason it still plays menu music if you have entrance music turned on, but not menu music, and it's real stupid. That's real stupid. Who you got in this? Who you got to win this, Dunks? I'm sorry, did that not turn the audio back on even though I just clicked audio? There we go. Who you got to win, Dunks? You got Team Banana? You got Team Stardust? You say, those are stupid teams, and I don't respect you. I appreciate your honesty, Dunks. Here we have the first team. Team Potassium. SS1. Oh, I didn't give them actual names. Uh-oh. Well, they're coming out as SS1 and SS2 then. Oh boy, Dunks. Oh boy. Well, you know what? Let's be honest. They didn't really need a real name. I like that this is 2 Kaws and a real person versus 2 real people and a Kaw. See, if I were a clever man, I would have been like, oh, let's put 3 of the best real-life wrestlers against 3 of my best Kaws. No, like, I just randomed it. And the odds of there being some kind of pattern to the randomness is pretty likely since it's just 2 teams of 3. I would have had something interesting, you know, not to make it sound more pessimistic. Oh, a perfect match, yeah, Banana Man, yeah, it's the perfect match. Macho Man, Randy Savage, Kratos, the God of War. He's not the God of War. I have actually not played all the God of War games. Does he become God of War? I know Ares is the God of War, and a banana. Dude, let's not forget the freaking banana. It is the team captain. Also, yeah, just as Hunter said, welcome to the stream, that black kid, and I think that's a happy face D. That is part of your name. I plan on doing videos on WWE 2K18 for my channel when I get the game. One of the things I plan to do is Universe Mode. I was wondering if you could give me some advice, if that's okay. Don't do a lot of it at once. Do not. I'm sorry, Dunks thought I was getting mad at him. By the way, here's Stardust, The Miz, and Northern Lion. That's the heel team. And Northern Lion isn't even a heel. He's just on I guess this is his heel turn. Kratos is probably a heel. I have no idea. My advice is don't do a lot of it at once. Space it out. When I do 2K18 Universe Mode, I'm going to wait a month for the game to come out, so like good calls come out that I can download. And then I'm going to do like 1 week in-game per week with like the pay-per-view on Sundays. Because like, you try to binge it like I've been doing, because I've been doing it now every day for like the last week. It gets old fast. Either that or like have a schedule is what I'm saying. Like if don't do a ton of it, and like if you don't care about doing like all 5 matches on a show, you can very well just be like, oh, on each show I'm gonna do like 3 matches and skip these 2 or whatever. Figure out how much you're willing to do and don't burn yourself out on it. Because 2K16, we didn't even get past SummerSlam because we burned on it so quickly. Hopefully 2K18 is more interesting to do because they've amped up Universe Mode like a lot. It's a lot more complicated now for sure, but that also will probably make it a bit more interesting. But that's the best advice I can give, is have a plan and know how much you can do without getting tired. Here we go. Traditional Survivor Series elimination tag match. Rules, of course, 3 on 3. If you tap out, get pinned, you get disqualified, you're gone, you're kicked out of the arena, and then it's 2 on 3, then it's 1 on 3, or maybe it's 1 on 2, maybe it's 3 on 2. Well, it will be 3 on 2 at some point, no matter what. Either way, Banana Man and Stardust are team captains. Starting off this match, Banana Man getting a bit cocky, jumping over Stardust. Oh, and the diving forearm smash to Stardust. Dunks, are you trying to drink my water bottle? That's quite rude. You have your own. You literally just drank half your water. Northern Lights suplex from Stardust. As he gets Banana Man back up to his feet. Center of the ring. Running Bulldog. Trying to rip Banana Man's stem off. Are we going to see a tag from Stardust? to The Miz. Real people teaming up on a real banana. Some bad teamwork there, but that's to be expected when you've never been in a team with each other before. Miz recently having semi-success in the Best of the Super BFFs for Life tournament, teaming with Booker T. Made it to the second round, where he proceeded to get murdered by, oh my god, Kratos just like kicked him in the back. Miz got murdered. The fact that he's even at Survivor Series is amazing. If you haven't seen that tournament, at least go watch and see what One Punch Man and Goku did to The Miz. It's one of the most gruesome things I've ever watched in this game. And Miz taking out Bennett. Dunks, I thought he was like gagging for a second. He's like so disgusted at the thought of what happened to The Miz. Northern Lion versus Banana Man now. Northern Light suplex. All three members of Team Stardust have gone up against Banana Man now. As the pin is made, did Banana Man just get eliminated? No. I didn't really see what happened. I was looking at chat for a second. So I'm going to assume either Banana Man kicked out or someone broke it up. Understandable, since we didn't really see any finishers yet. We haven't seen any finishers yet. Banana Man fighting back, punching Northern Lion square in the face. Northern Light suplex to Northern Lion. Now Banana Man making the tag to Kratos. Sending Kratos into the ropes and a spinning back elbow. I'm sorry if you can hear Dunks licking his foot. He's like just biting his nails. It's a very bad habit, Dunks. Northern Light suplex to Kratos. Northern Lion loves those Northern Light suplex. Northern Lion suplex. That's just be a finisher. DDT from Northern Lion. That he's gonna have a generic moveset. He's gonna have the shitty Samoan driver, isn't he? Oh boy. Why is Northern Lion just sitting there? He's waiting for Kratos to get back up. Kratos barely thinks. Northern Lion goes to cockily kick him around. Oh, slaps him out of the way. And now Northern Lion picks Kratos up for that shitty Samoan driver. Directly into the pin. Could this be it for Kratos? 1, 2. No, Kratos kicking out at 2. Fighting out till the very end. Northern Lion getting him up on the ropes. Oh, what is Northern Lion planning here? Oh, the big splash, kind of, to the back of Kratos. And then up to the top rope. Oh, he goes for the real big splash there, but Kratos gets out of the way. You're welcome for the advice. No problem. Anytime. Northern Lion now going for the tag to The Miz. We've yet to see Randy Savage in this match. You have to admit, he's probably the secret weapon of Banana Man's team. I mean, okay, I was about to say, Macho Man's clearly the best wrestler in this match, and I was like, well, Kratos, like, killed ancient gods, so, okay, well, he's killed The Miz, too, so that's worth pointing out as well. Is he choke slamming? He's choke slamming. No, The Miz reversing with an arm drag, taking Kratos out. Kratos just cannot catch a break here. Oh, he's calling for it. Follow the Mizzards. As he gets Kratos for like an inverted DDT-esque thing. Now looking for that skull-crushing finale. This will be the second finisher that Kratos takes if it connects. No! He's going for the figure 4 leg lock. Move created by Ric Flair. Made popular by The Miz. Everyone running into the ring. Banana Man not able to break it up. Northern Lion sends him flying. Will Kratos tap out to the figure 4 leg lock? No! He's reversing. The Banana Man also just did a big boy senton on him, so I'm sure that hurt quite a lot too. It's all hell. It's chaos is broken out in the ring. Everyone's getting out. Randy Savage getting jumped by Northern Lion. Northern Lion's beating up Macho Man Randy Savage. As Kratos now getting the advantage. No! Miz reversing a spine buster into a bulldog. Some of the most interesting offense I've ever seen. Macho Man getting counted in, wants to get out of the ring quickly. As Miz takes Kratos over to his team. Makes the tag to Stardust, looking for a tag team maneuver here. Irish whipping Kratos. Oh, into a 2-man elbow. Stardust and Kratos, now the legal man, going into the pin as Miz takes out Banana Man. 1, 2. Oh, but Macho Man just able to break up the pin. Everyone now getting in the ring as Stardust goes to the apron. Telling Kratos to get up. Springboard missile drop kick to the face of Kratos. Oh, but Kratos able to roll through. Needs to get out of that no man's land. Oh, spinning back elbow. He's not really no man's land if he's in the other person's team. It's just their corner. Kratos now making the tag to Banana Man. We have still yet to see Macho Man Randy Savage in this match. Now the tag team maneuver. Banana Man and Kratos double gut buster to Stardust. Rolling him around now into the pin. Oh, and Kratos taking everyone out. No, Northern Lion able to break it up. And they just continue to attack Banana Man, sucker punching him when the ref wasn't looking. Got our two team captains back in the ring as the legal men now. Banana Man kneeing him in the back repeatedly. Needs to try and stay away from Miz and Northern Lion so as not to get sucker punched again. Oh, but he took a bit too long. Stardust arm breaker to Banana Man, sending him back into his team corner. Oh goodness, dunks Banana Man. He is making that comeback, but Stardust is not going to let it happen so easily. Reversing with an arm drag. Now Banana Man sending Stardust into the other turnbuckle. Oh, but Stardust fighting out again. Float over neck breaker, reversed into another neck breaker by Banana Man. Into the pin. Kratos immediately coming to stop everyone. One. Oh, it was. I don't really know what happened other than Kratos hitting an STO. But either way, Stardust is still in this match. Banana Man trying to peel Stardust like a human banana. Northern Lion takes out the ref, allowing Chaos to break free here, and that looks like it's going to be bad for Northern Lion, as Kratos and Banana Man are now teaming up on him while the ref is out. But remember that Stardust is the legal. Oh my god, the banana split to Northern Lion. The ref gets back up just in time to see Banana Man kick Stardust as if nothing had ever happened. What are you eating, Dunks? He just like went over there and started eating something off the floor. You are a nasty boy. Thank you. Oh, rolling up Northern Lion, but Northern Lion is not the legal man. Honestly, Northern Lion needs to get out of the ring. The ref needs to do something. Snap suplex by Stardust. As we see Stardust now looking to take advantage of all this distraction. Banana Man wasted that banana split on Northern Lion. What is Stardust even doing? What is that? What do you even call that? What just even happened? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I call it the Superstar Killer, because why not? Also, Northern Lion is just going after Kratos. Yeah, Northern Lion actually is the best wrestler in this match, out of nowhere. I don't really know why. Either way, Stardust just those mean right hooks. Oh! Into the, oh, what is he? Oh yeah, Dark Matter. I was gonna say, is it Crossroads? Is it Queen's Crossbow? He just kept changing the name. Kratos already trying to break up the pin, and it actually succeeded somehow. So I guess Northern Lion messed that up for them. The Stardust now kneeing Banana Man in the back. By the way, like, it looks like, so OBS is saying there hasn't been any frame drops. It looks a little laggy on my preview thing on YouTube, so like, if the game starts, or the stream starts lagging, you know, someone let me know in chat, and I can take a moment to pause to see if we can fix it. Either way, Banana Man now doing some serious damage to Stardust once again. Getting him up and sending him into his corner again. We've not seen Macho Man Randy Savage. This could be the time. No! What is Banana Man doing? As Kratos and Macho Man Randy Savage go to take out the other team. No. What is Banana Man doing? No! Superplex to the outside to Stardust. These team captains are going to kill each other. Oh my god. The ref starting the 10 count as Banana Man gets Stardust up. You have to imagine Stardust is in serious trouble now. Kratos dragging Stardust back into the ring. Banana Man going to hit him with that elbow. A little surprised he hasn't been busted open yet. As Banana Man now looking for the pin. Indeed he is. 1, 2. Oh, but the Miz weasels in. It doesn't matter. Stardust is able to kick out, actually. Incredible resiliency there by Cody Rhodes. Oh, yeah, the other Rhodes. Cody and Dusty Rhodes are about the match tonight. If I would have realized that, I would have put Goldust in a match at some point. Oh well. Banana Man now going for a neck breaker as Stardust able to escape from, though Northern Lion's still in the ring for some reason. He's just always there. Northern Lion needs to knock it off. Can he not get out of the ring? Either way, Stardust going for a disaster kick to Banana Man. Northern Line's still in it. He didn't get counted in. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Banana Man's been eliminated. Team Potassium is down a member. Kratos STO to Stardust. Oh, and Miz taking a quick sucker punch, even though it was more of a kick. And by more of him, it was literally a kick. Now into the pin. Oh, and Stardust still able to get out. Either that or Macho Man accidentally threw Kratos into it. And you know this has to mean bad things for our heroes. That their leader is almost their master. Their leader has already been taken out of the match. Big gut buster from Stardust to Kratos, who you know has to be completely spent. Stardust specifically has to be completely spent after taking the superplex to the outside. Kratos now starting to get some offense back in, sending Stardust into the corner, where we are finally going to see Macho Man tagged in, and Kratos is sending the Macho Man flying. Now into the pin. What's the ref doing? 1, 2. Oh, Stardust barely able to kick out. He's really giving it everything he has here. Now going up against Macho Man Randy Savage, hitting him with the Russian leg sweep. Miz is knocked out as well. Stardust now looking to kick the solar plexus of the Macho Dragon. Oh no, he's calling for that dark matter on Randy Savage. He's gonna send Macho Man. No, he's not. What even was that? What was that? Stardust. 1, 2. No, Macho Man kicking out. I actually have no idea what that move was. Either way, Stardust continuing to fight. Gonna make a tag? No. He's not. Yes, he is. He's making the tag to the Miz, who could really use. Oh, into the pin. 1. Did Stardust just teleport? Is Stardust harnessing the powers of black holes to move about the ring? That seems like something that would be right up his sleeve. Miz now circling Macho Man Randy Savage, who's able to kick him away. Oh, and the roll-up out of nowhere. 1, 2. Oh, Miz almost got him with the roll-up, but Macho Man able to stay out of it. Kratos and Macho Man have a lot of ground to cover if they want to turn this into an even matchup again. Goes for the big right hook, goes for the double chop. Miz just keeps slightly dodging over. The kick catches him. And now Macho Man has the Miz pile driver. Poor Miz has been through so much. And just kicking him in the face. Why not? Just to do some extra damage. But no, Miz not done. Leg sweeping Macho Man to the ground. Is Miz looking for a tag here? He is tagging in. No, he's not. He's going to stomp down on Macho Man and continue to do that before making the tag to Stardust. Northern Lions looking a little antsy. Northern Lions, their guy in the back. He's their support. He keeps running in and just hitting everyone. Dunks has found a sweet toy. What is Macho Man doing now? Hitting Stardust with a side Russian leg sweep. I thought he was maybe going for the top rope. I don't really know what Macho Man is planning. He's just staring at Stardust, plotting his next move, which could be literally anything. Now stomping on Stardust repeatedly, getting him up to his feet. Stardust taking him down with a double leg takedown. Dragging him over somewhere into the pin. Oh, it's a dirty pin. Leverage by Stardust, but Macho Man able to fight through, not going to go down that easily. Stardust Irish whipping Randy Savage into the corner. Northern Lion and Kratos on the outside, but Macho Man goes for the belly-to-belly. Stardust elbows him in the head. Oh, and Randy Savage has him up. Stardust still not done with an inverted DDT style move. Getting Macho Man up to his feet. What is Stardust planning? The big gut buster to the knee. Kratos now back up to his team size. Oh, and there's Northern Lion tagged in. As Stardust takes the little sucker kick to Macho Man Randy Savage. Northern Lion center of the ring. Looking for the pin. Yes, he is. 1, 2. You know, Kratos isn't even trying to break up the pin, and they just keep running over there and sucker punching him. Macho Man fighting back now. Big right hook to Northern Lion. Goes for the neck breaker, but Northern Lion able to weasel his way out of a huge clothesline to Macho Man Randy Savage, laying him flat on the ground. Northern Lion looking to crack the egg of Macho Man Randy Savage. And he's still not done with him. He's picking him right back up after that DDT, sending him into his teammate's corner. Massive clothesline. And he's still not done with Randy Savage, sending him into the corner once again. Oh, but Macho Man fighting out this time. And a jawbreaker from Northern Lion sends him right back there. Center of the ring. Belly to belly suplex. Dunks, did you rip open the pillow? Alright. Well, now you get to lose your pillow. Macho Man Randy Savage is clotheslining Northern Lion.
I expected a lot more.
As we see Northern Lion take him out once again.
This entire match has been right down the middle. I have no idea who's going to win this one.
Was it? I thought he was going for a massive German suplex there. Now Northern Lion sending him right back into the corner. Macho Man just can't catch a break here. What are they doing? Oh my god. It's actually exactly what Kratos and Macho Man did. So I don't know why I'm so surprised. I thought Northern Lion was working with Macho Man for a second. I wasn't really sure what was going on at first. Stardust gets him up, sending Macho Man into his corner. Not even his corner, into a different corner. What's Stardust doing? Oh, is he going for the moonsault onto Macho Man Randy Savage? And he's still not done with him. Oh, but Macho Man's trying to make him done with him. Oh, big right hook to the gut. Goes for that spinning heel kick. Big chop, Stardust reversing it. It's just a back and forth. Oh, it's that thing Stardust does that beats people sometimes. 1, 2, 3. No, it wasn't 3. I called it too soon. Macho Man's still in it, Dunks. Macho Man is still in it.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Stardust now spinning Macho Man around.
Great reversal.
Get him in the corner, but it's not a good corner to have Stardust in. That is his home corner. Oh! Stiff kick to the face of Macho Man out of nowhere.
Thank you for closing out your weekend.
Stardust now sends him right back into the corner. Macho Man just can't get a good chance here. We see Northern Lion going for the second rope, trying to break the arm of Macho Man Randy Savage, who turns around only to get caught by nothing as he weasels away from Northern Lion. Northern Lion now taking Macho Man out the exact same way. Come here, Dunks. You've been very destructive today. What is Northern Lion doing? Northern Lion looking for shades of Banana Man as he's going to superplex Macho Man Randy Savage to the outside, almost through the table. But not quite, and you have to imagine Randy Savage has been completely taken out, just like Kratos over there. Things are not looking good for Team Potassium after this total beat-down elbow drop to Macho Man Randy Savage. And Northern Lion still not done with him, dragging him into the pin. Oh, a dirty leverage pin. 1, 2. And Macho Man Randy Savage still kicking out, refusing to go down due to dirty tricks. Randy Savage catching Northern Lion. Pile driver cracking open the egg. The crowd goes wild. Randy Savage up top. Goes for the massive flying elbow drop. Kratos taking out Stardust into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, Northern Lion kicked out of it. I'm amazed as Kratos throws Stardust into the ring. Northern Lion actually fighting out after the pile driver and elbow drop busts him open, sending Macho Man in the corner. You think that might have to be the kiss of death for Team Potassium. And oh no. Northern Lion wouldn't. He's got Macho Man Randy Savage trapped in the fuck corridor. Miz and Northern Lion just going to town as Stardust just kind of sits there and does nothing. But you can't really blame him. Stardust has to be real tired at this point. This match has already been going at least 25, maybe 30 minutes. Miz going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be what takes out Macho Man Randy Savage. It's 3-on-1 now. Kratos versus Miz, Stardust, and Northern Lion. What is Miz even doing? He's just waiting. Oh my god, diving clothesline onto Kratos, who's been through so much hell despite not even being in the match that much. Kratos thrown into the steel ring steps as Miz spins him around, sending him just flying across the area. Stardust now. Okay, I thought Stardust was going for him as well. Miz getting him right back up. Where's Miz taking him? He's just sending him flying around. Is Miz just going to keep Kratos on the outside? Or are they just going to insult Kratos by getting him disqualified by count out? We're at a 6 count already. No, Miz going to get back in the ring. He was just playing with Kratos after all this time. Oh, and he's taunting Kratos, telling him to bring it. And here he comes. Kratos running in to attack the Miz, grabbing and sending him into the corner. And Kratos now turning Miz around. Oh, and Miz elbows him while the ref is distracted and Kratos clotheslines him. Miz looking like he's having some heart palpitations there as he gets a knee in the back. Kratos going for the belly, but Miz elbows him. Oh, goes for a drop kick. Kratos able to get out of the way, catches the Miz's foot, takes him down. What is Kratos doing here? He's gonna snap the leg of the Miz. Oh my god! Kratos using that insane strength as Stardust and Northern Lion very slowly get in. And Stardust able to break it up, but just barely. And then arm drags Kratos to the ground. Kratos trying to fight off everyone at once, but it just isn't possible as he gets hit with a side suplex from the Miz, who's now stomping away at Kratos, the God Killer. Miz taunting. Looking for a big finish here? Maybe not. Getting Kratos back up to his feet, but Kratos, fireman tossing Miz away. And that's where things are going to get real hard for the Miz. I mean, real hard for Kratos, I should say. Because he's got to put away each person before the other two can break it up. Kratos calling for his finisher on the Miz, though. This could be his time to shine. Oh my god. I don't know what to call that move. He takes out Stardust. Kratos now dragging Miz, center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. No, Miz did not stay down for 3. Miz kicked out. I called it too soon again. It was so close. Dunk, stay away from the mic, please. And the mouse. You can just lay down or you can come sit here. Neck breaker from the Miz. Might have been a reality check. Actually wasn't looking. Come here. Come here. I know. You're upset. But you're upset because you get caught doing bad things. Like you're doing right this very moment. You're actually breaking something right now. Your foot got wrapped around the mouse. Nice. This is why you shouldn't do dunks. You should actually pay attention to what you're doing. Miz trying to break the leg of Kratos. Everyone ran into the ring for seemingly no reason. But either way, Kratos able to fight out of it only to get kicked by the Miz. Anyway, and the punch into the skull-crushing finale. And I think that's going to be the finale of this Survivor Series match. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. Team Stardust with a clean sweep over our heroes. Very unfortunate, Dunker. Very unfortunate. Let's see here. Kratos. Let's take Kratos. Actually, this was Kratos' first loss, so that's a heckin' shame. Banana Man, after this match, his record goes to 5-3, which is honestly still like quite good. Macho Man. I don't know if I have him as Macho Man or as Randy Savage. Let's find out. I do not have him as Macho Man. Do I have him as Randy Savage? Yes, he is 1-2, so that's pretty disappointing, to be honest with you. Stardust, after this win, gets bumped up to 4-3, so a little bit better than average. Was it Northern Lion? Who the hell was Stardust? The Miz, right. Northern Lion, this win is going to bump him up to 1-0 because he hasn't had like an actual match yet. So good for Northern Lion. Right, I thought Northern Lion had a match. No, he had a match in like our failed universe mode. And Miz is now 3-3, so good for the Miz. Pretty sure all of that is in tag team competition, except for the one time he won the Fight Master title. And then immediately lost it. Either way, congratulations to Team Stardust on the clean sweep here at Survivor Series. The opening match going pretty much 30 minutes, if not more. It's a hell of a first match. Really sets the stage for the future ones.
The rest of the card shakes out here. Get ready for some WWE.
So now we're going on immediately into another 6-man match. This time, however, will be the Elimination Chamber. We're actually not going to do entrances for this one. We're just going to go right to the chamber. Conductor, Jeff the Killer, Arn Anderson, Jeepers Creepers, Pepe the Frog, and Cactus Jack, all fighting for the Fight Master title. Good match, good match. A great opener. Congratulations to the winner. So this is going to work a little differently, right? Yes, the winner is whoever is the last man standing in the Elimination Chamber, and they will be champion. However, remember, the Fight Master title is defended 24/7. So if someone eliminates the Conductor, they are the champion. Even if they don't win the match, they get to go down on the record as being the champion until someone else pinned them for it. So we will actually potentially see multiple title changes in this match, or Conductor could steamroll everyone, or he could come in last and pick the bones of those that have been in it. Entrance into the chamber is randomized, which is another reason why I turned off the entrances, because I don't really want to see who goes in the pods. I just want it to happen. But also because that match went over 30 minutes, and I don't want to see 6 entrances. Isn't that right, young Dunkaroo? Dunk says yes. Who you got in this match? You got the Conductor? Oh, you got Arn Anderson? Definitely not. You got Jeff the Killer? You got Jeepers Creepers. You got Pepe. You got Cactus Jack? He's got the Conductor. That's the only one he gave me a different look for. It was a look of befuddlement and confusion, which I will choose to interpret as, of course, you silly Willy. I am going the Conductor. Are you mad? Have you not looked at him? Let's jump right into it. We're starting with Pepe and Jeepers Creepers, and I will give you a little bit of a fun fact about both these men as we start up the match. Jeepers Creepers sitting at an not impressive, really, 3-4, a little bit below average. Pepe, his record is 3-1. That is actually impressive. Pepe could stand a good chance of maybe not winning the match because he was one of the first 2 in it, but maybe at least winning the title at some point in the match. We'll see how it goes. Big backhand into a backbreaker to Pepe. Jeepers Creepers now hitting Pepe hard in the arm, getting him right back up. Pepe not allowing it to happen. Shoulder tackle to Jeepers Creepers. You have to imagine, honestly, whoever comes out next is going to have a bit of an advantage because they can just let these other 2 continue to fight. They don't have to jump in. As we see Pepe going up to the top rope. Oh, Jeff the Killer's in the match. Jeff the Killer is in the match and is taking the advantage to actually throw Pepe into the ground. Jeff the Killer at the last pay-per-view actually fought for Thoren's Super Sweet title, came up a bit short, and is standing at a record of 0-1. So it was actually his only match. Maybe he'll be able to make it up here in the Elimination Chamber for the Fight Master title. As Jeepers Creepers throws Pepe to the ground. And it really seems like our 2 spooky dudes are teaming up together. Maybe not, as Jeff the Killer reverses Jeepers Creepers, who tried to betray him, and Pepe now kicking Creeper down to the ground. Jeff the Killer escaping the situation. Smart move. What is he actually doing? He's going for Arn Anderson, but he can't get to him. It's broken. They're all exploding now mentally, and they're going back after Jeepers Creepers. And here comes Arn Anderson. Jeff the Killer knew he was next. I'm 90% sure this is Arn Anderson's debut, at least as a singles competitor. Can confirm Arn Anderson has not had a match yet as a singles competitor. I don't think he's had a match at all, but he might have. Either way, we've got Jeff the Killer and Arn Anderson and Pepe and Jeepers Creepers, as Jeepers Creepers actually gets busted open already in a gut buster. Or I guess it would be a gut check to Arn Anderson, who deadlifts Jeff the Killer into a back body drop, and they're just fighting on the outside. So Jeepers Creepers already bloodied. That's going to be bad news for them. Cactus Jack and the champion Conductor are the last two to be entered in, and that's got to mean something real big for one of them. Both of them, really. But either way, that's a huge advantage for the Conductor. Was that a curb stomp from Pepe? Into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Jeepers Creepers is gone. Pepe has eliminated Jeepers Creepers as Cactus Jack enters. I don't think Pepe realized Cactus Jack entered until just now, and is now immediately going after him. So, see ya, Jeepers Creepers. Nice try. Did you watch the Jeepers Creepers movies recently? Not the third one, the first two. I thought the first one was a mixed bag. I think the second was really good. I haven't watched them in forever. I actually just learned that they're making a third one. So I'm pretty excited. I might go see that in theaters after I rewatch the first two. I just remember the belly button ninja stars from that movie. And that's all I really need to remember, if I'm being honest. Pepe reversing Cactus Jack, and then the big frog leg. As Arn Anderson and Jeff the Killer continue to just have a straight-up fist fight on the outside as Jeff gets knocked into that steel. Pepe could be looking for another curb stomp, maybe? No, he's going for the Pepe driver. And it connects. That looked like it just snapped Cactus Jack's neck. Pepe going for a second elimination of the match. 1, 2, 3. No. I did it again. I'm calling it too quick. Conductor now watching. Can Jeff eliminate Arn Anderson here? I don't know if he maybe could have if the ref was watching and see what happened. Conductor going after Jeff the Killer. And he immediately gets slammed on the steel. Now, in case you weren't aware, Conductor is the Fight Master Champion. So if someone pins the Conductor, they are Fight Master Champion, at least until someone pins them. Cactus Jack going for the pin on Pepe. 1, 2. Pepe kicks out. I actually need to give you some fun facts about Cactus Jack and the Conductor. Cactus Jack, as a singles competitor, has not had a singles match. He was a member fully. Spine Buster of the Conductor. Conductor sitting at 3-1 as his record. Conductor was in Best of the Super Small Dudes, where he lost. I don't really know when he lost. He might have lost round 1. I don't remember who he lost to. He definitely didn't lose round 1, because I think he killed Enzo. Belly-to-belly suplex from Pepe into the pin. We see Jeff the Killer and Arn Anderson putting aside their differences for at least a second to attack the champion Conductor, one of the most threatening men in this match, as well as Pepe, honestly. Conductor intimidating from a physical appearance standpoint. Pepe is, for some reason, just really good in this game. As we see him pick up Cactus Jack and get reversed into an inverted DDT. Conductor taking on both Arn Anderson and Jeff the Killer still. Pepe getting pinned too. Oh, but Pepe kicks out. Arn Anderson punching punching the Conductor hard in the face, then going after Jeff the Killer, throwing him into Cactus Jack. Conductor throwing Arn Anderson into the corner. Arn Anderson says, no, but Conductor does not allow him to reverse it. Cactus Jack and Pepe still going after it. What the hell is Jeff the Killer doing? I don't know. He's just ruining the Conductor's move. Pepe hung up in the Tree of Woe. It's Cactus Jack boots him in the face. Arn Anderson now sitting to that same corner by the Conductor in a massive clothesline. As Jeff the Killer and the Conductor now teaming up on Arn Anderson. Man, Jeepers Creepers really got knocked out of this early if you think about it. Oh, and Cactus Jack going for that massive knee in the corner. And a sit-out powerbomb by Jeff the Killer to Arn Anderson. Oh, what is Jeff doing here? I don't really know. They're just kind of standing over Arn Anderson. Cactus Jack might be looking to pile drive Pepe, some kind of protest. Oh, wait. Hate to be the bad news, but the third one was already released for one night only. It was supposed to have worldwide release, but got reduced for one night release because of some kind of protest. Whatever, it'll come out at some point on DVD and I can watch it. I didn't have to go to the theaters to see Jeepers Creepers. I'm not that big of a fan. Was the protest relevant to Jeepers Creepers, or did the protest just happen to be where Jeepers Creepers was being released? I don't know. Either way, Cactus Jack is like bloody. He just ripped Pepe's face open, so that's pretty sick. Jeff the Killer getting pinned. 1, 2, and he's still in it. You know what we need, though? We need, like, a horror movie where Arn Anderson is the killer. Except Arn Anderson is, like, super old now. Like, not to be rude, but I saw him recently in the Fast Police segment. He's pretty old. I don't know if he'd play a great serial killer unless he's just, like, an old racist countryman. Those movies usually aren't that great. Pepe hit with the pile driver. I think that's going to be it. I almost said Pepe hit with the Pepe driver. Pile hit with the Pepe driver. Pepe gone. Pepe has been eliminated from the Elimination Chamber. Jeff the Killer going to eliminate the Conductor. 1, 2. Oh, and the Conductor stays in it. Our champion is still standing here in the Elimination Chamber. He's not standing, though. He's on the ground in the chamber. Cactus Jack not getting pinned as Jeff the Killer accidentally breaks it up. Everyone just crumpling together and fighting on the outside. Jeff throwing the Conductor into the ring. Going to punch him in the back. The Conductor not going to let it happen. Kicking him and punching him repeatedly. Another big punch. More big punches. He's just beating down Jeff the Killer, who's able to weasel his way out at the last second. Center of the ring has the Conductor up. Oh, gut check. Thought he was going to go for the go to sleep there. Into the pin. 1, 2. Conductor still in it. Cactus Jack just getting thrown around by Arn Anderson. Jeff the Killer out of nowhere getting Hurricane Rana by the Conductor. So an interesting bit of offense there. What is Arn Anderson going to do here? Diving double axe handle. Jeff the Killer hitting a drop kick. All of these men giving it everything they've got here in this match to become Fight Master Champion. Arn Anderson going for the pin. Cactus Jack 1, 2, and Cactus Jack staying in it. Jeff the Killer throwing Conductor back onto the steel outside as Cactus Jack knees Arn Anderson in the face. It's Cactus Jack going up to the top rope. What is he planning here? Massive punch. As we see, I don't know what Jeff the Killer just said. I was saying inverted suplex, but no. Clothesline from Arn Anderson. Dunks is like goodness. Arn Anderson hitting it hard. Dunk is literally your stop. Dunks was literally like laying his face on my mouse and clicking repeatedly. Thankfully, I didn't have my mouse hovered over anything that he could click. But you need to stop messing with stuff today. Dunks destroyed $40 of Amiibo today, so he got in trouble. Jeff the Killer taunting in the corner. As Arn Anderson rubs Cactus Jack's face into the mat. Jeff and Conductor fighting back and forth. Spook v Spook. Spinebuster from Arn Anderson. Codebreaker from Jeff the Killer. Arn into the pin. 2, 3. No! Once again, Cactus Jack staying in it as the Conductor getting swung around now. Still swinging him. Going for that long ride. Welcome the Pro to the stream, to Survivor Series, despite it saying Elimination Chamber. Conductor able to kick out and retain his Fight Master Championship for now. Hello, Dunks, back into my lap, you go. Conductor throwing Jeff the Killer aside. He's saying this is the end. He's got him up. And he power bombs Jeff the Killer into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and right to the Boston Crab. The deadliest submission move known to man. Arn Anderson just waiting for Cactus Jack. Will Jeff the Killer tap out to the devastating Boston Crab? No, he won't, but Cactus Jack will get busted open. And will that be it for our hero, Cactus Jack? And maybe he's not your hero, but he's a hero, and he's still in it. The crowd going absolutely wild for Cactus Jack. Arn Anderson getting hyped in the corner as Jeff the Killer and Conductor continue fighting on the outside. Jeff doing his little crazy thing on the steel once again. Cactus Jack able to get some offense on Arn Anderson once again. bit of a, I guess it's like a kind of suplex onto the Conductor into the pin. 1, 2. No, Conductor still in it. I thought Jeff the Killer was about to be a new Fight Master champion here. Throwing Conductor back into the ring. All 4 of these men fighting tooth and nail to stay in this match. So you see Jeff walking to the corner, striking a very spoopy pose. Getting ready for the end here, picking the Conductor up. Big right hand, grabbing him from behind. And an imploder suplex to the Conductor. A jawbreaker from Arn Anderson prevents Cactus Jack from hitting this pile driver. Hits a spinebuster of his own. Conductor up to the second rope. Looking to do some damage to Jeff the Killer here. Double axe handle. Caving in the head. Arn Anderson sweeping the legs of Cactus Jack. Arn Anderson into the pin. 1, 2. And no, Cactus Jack staying in it. Conductor getting Jeff the Killer up. Jeff the Killer fighting back. Arn Anderson looking for his finisher here on Cactus Jack. And the DDT. I think that's going to be it for Cactus Jack. Unless Arn Anderson takes forever to make the pin. Finally makes it. Ref taking forever to get into position. 1, 2. No, and Cactus Jack stays in it. It took Arn Anderson just a little too long. The Conductor now going for a pin. 1, 2. And Jeff the Killer still in it as Arn accidentally takes out the ref. Cactus Jack setting Arn Anderson up to the top rope. Ref's back up. He's a tough boy. He's able to get there quick. As we see Cactus Jack going for the superplex to Arn Anderson and happens to land on the Conductor, hurting his back while he's at it. Big right hook into Jeff's spookery-doo slam. Cactus Jack into the pin. 1, 2. No. Arn Anderson still in it. The ref distracted. Can't count the pin on the Conductor just yet. Cactus Jack breaking up the pin for some reason. Cactus Jack just saved the Conductor possibly. I don't really know why, but now Jeff the Killer is going after Cactus Jack, picking him up, and finally hitting the go-to-sleep on someone into the pin. Cactus Jack might have just cost himself the title by saving the Conductor, and he did. Cactus Jack is gone. And that's what you get for interfering with Jeff the Killer. Arn Anderson now going after the Conductor. Jeff the Killer now looking to take out Arn Anderson. We could be seeing Conductor and Jeff the Killer as our last 2 after all this. I don't know. All 3 of these guys going after each other. Arn Anderson sitting in the corner. Conductor taking him right back out. Belly-to-belly suplex to Arn Anderson. Stomping down on him now. Getting him right back up. Oh, Jeff the Killer. Right hook to the Conductor. Spinning him around again. Sending him hard into Arn Anderson. It's just chaos here. As I scratch Dunker's chest, and he's like, yes, feel good. Arn Anderson, massive knee to the Conductor, and then the dropkick from Jeff the Killer. What a team combo. They're looking to finish off the champion right here, right now. And there's nothing the Conductor can do about it except fight them both off the best he can. Super atomic drop to the Conductor, just sprawling him out on the ground. And the spine buster. I think that's going to be it for the Conductor. 1, 2. Oh, he's still in it. Arn Anderson is not the champion just yet. Jeff the Killer going up to the top rope, it seems like. But who is he going after? He's going after the Conductor, telling him to get up. Arn Anderson's going to help him. And Jeff says no, he doesn't want the help. Enziguri from Arn Anderson as they both just stomp down on our Fight Master champion. Elbow drop from Jeff the Killer as Arn Anderson picks him up. Arm drag from the Conductor. Still doing the best he can, but Arn Anderson just tosses him aside. Big punch from both men. And there's just nothing the Conductor can do. Both of these guys are just wailing on him. Jeff the Killer sending him corner to corner. Oh, but able to elbow him in the face only to get caught by Arn Anderson and sent into the other corner once again. What is Arn Anderson doing? He's taking out Jeff the Killer. Now Arn Anderson going after Jeff the Killer. I don't really know why, but he is. Conductor now taking moments to catch his breath. A smart move. And out of nowhere, going after Arn Anderson, trying to pin Jeff the Killer. But no, decides it's not best to be left alone with the Conductor for now. Who immediately grabs Arn Anderson. Gets him in a headlock, trying to choke him out. Oh! And he picks up Arn Anderson, hitting him with a standing flapjack.
There must be serious injuries.
Stomping away at him. Oh no. Conductor looking to put away Arn Anderson here. Picking him up all the way. But Arn Anderson fighting through it. Able to escape from the Conductor. And now Jeff the Killer going after Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson in a bad place now as Jeff smacks him hard in the back of the head. Conductor looking to finish him off again. No, Jeff the Killer grabbing again. Arn Anderson made a mistake here. Now both of them are focused on him. Sending Arn into the corner. And he was going to send him into the ring post. Jeff the Killer decided against that. Putting an end to it. And they're all just like slapping each other. All tag team gut buster to Arn Anderson. Jeff has him up. Another tag team punch. Conductor kind of held him in place there. They just can't get their big moves on him because they're both beating up Arn Anderson at once. Belly to belly suplex. Now just stomping away at the Enforcer here. But Arn fighting back. Hitting Jeff the Killer in the gut. Oh, Conductor catches him. Sends him into Jeff the Killer, who sends him into the other ring post. Conductor runs in, massive clothesline. Now picking him up once again. Northern Lights suplex into the pin. 1, 2, and Arn Anderson fighting through, able to stay in it somehow. As the Conductor takes a rest in the corner. Jeff the Killer picking him right back up. No, Arn Anderson sweeping out the leg. Conductor taking a break. And it's a smart move by the champion. Considering he's still in this, to just let these last two people fight it out while they're not focused on him. Jeff continuing to just stomp on Arn Anderson. Now Conductor going after him. I don't really know what Jeff is planning here. Elbows by Arn Anderson. Massive Michinoku driver. 1, 2. Oh, and Arn Anderson still in it. He will not stay down. Jeff the Killer doesn't care. He's ready to finish this off. Getting Arn Anderson up, who reverses. Clothesline to Jeff the Killer. Into the pin. 1, 2. And Jeff not even staying down for more than a 2 count. Neck breaker from the Conductor. He's going to get Arn right back up. Sending Arn Anderson into the corner again. Fights out of it, only to get caught by Jeff the Killer. Center of the ring. We're seeing... Oh, the gut check. I thought it might have been the go to sleep again. Jeff picking him right back up. Conductor taking a break. Oh, and the spookery dude broken up by the Conductor for some reason. Doesn't want to let Jeff the Killer do it. Zigzag from the Conductor.
I mean, it's definitely a first tonight. This is great. This guy will try anything.
It's just chaos. They're just beating up Arn Anderson for no reason. They could have ended this by now and just fought it out between themselves. And there's just nothing Arn can do. He should have never turned on Jeff the Killer. Just like Cactus Jack should have never broken up the Conductor Jeff the Killer fight. Arn Anderson being put up on the top rope by Jeff the Killer. Who looks like he's setting him up for a superplex. That's exactly what he's doing. A Super Falcon's arrow to Arn Anderson. Conductor stomping him just for good measure. Uppercut. Diving elbow drop. Just end Arn Anderson's misery. He doesn't deserve this. Arm breaker by Arn Anderson. Punch. Conductor Lee is going for the DDT. That rail spike. And Arn still not happy. Now swinging neck breaker. Arn is doing his best to stay in it. But they just keep putting him down. Fireman toss. Jeff the Killer punching him in the back. German suplex into the pin. 1, 2, and it still is not enough. After everything Arn Anderson has been through, he will not stay down. Both men just looking on. Arn Anderson really proving himself here. Knee stomp from the Conductor. And then a stomp to the back as well. Jeff the Killer getting him all the way up. Goes for the big punch, but Conductor throwing him into the corner instead. Looking to send him into that steel post, and he does this time. Oh, he was going to stomp him, but Arn Anderson fighting through, and Jeff the Killer putting it into that real quick. Conductor just sending him into the ropes and kneeing him in the gut repeatedly. Followed up by a Russian leg sweep. Just putting into this already. He doesn't deserve this. Oh, and Jeff the Killer punching the Conductor now. Hitting him with his spookery-doo slam. Into the pin. Oh no. 1, 2. Oh, and Conductor kicking out. Are they teaming up on the Conductor again? Maybe Jeff the Killer realizes Arn Anderson is a bit too tough for this situation. Needs to 1v1 him. Big step up Enziguri. The champion in trouble. Arn Anderson calling for his finisher, but I don't even know if the Conductor is going to get up. Jeff the Killer stomping him now. And that's not going to allow Arn Anderson to hit his finisher just yet. Big punch from Arn. As Conductor throws him into the corner. I think he accidentally hit Jeff, which may have turned him against him again. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Arn Anderson has screwed himself again. Big divorce court to Arn Anderson, busting him open. I'm a little surprised he hasn't been busted open already. As Jeff just kicks him while he's down. Stomping on the arm of Arn Anderson. Arm Anderson. Center of the ring. Elbow drop. Conductor on the second rope. Not going to do anything as Jeff the Killer picks him up, grabs him for the spookery-doo slam. Into the pin, maybe. Yes, it is. And that's going to be it for Arn Anderson. 1, 2, 3. It's Jeff the Killer and our reigning champion, the Conductor. He picks the Conductor up out of nowhere. Go to sleep to the Conductor. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, and Jeff the Killer runs off with the title. He's done it. Out of nowhere at the very end, Jeff hits the go to sleep and steals the Fight Master Championship. Incredible. Well, you did well, Conductor. You held it for 3 weeks. It's definitely not the worst title reign ever. But Jeff the Killer is your new Fight Master Champion. Both of Jeff the Killer's matches have been title shots, and he lost one and won the other. Something seems a bit off about that. So I need to put in everyone's fun facts real quick, like Arn Anderson losing. Can't really say he lost like a little bitch. He actually put up quite the fight. Jeff the Killer managing to win with that go to sleep out of absolutely nowhere. Conductor unfortunately eating a loss there. My legs are like super cramped, and here we see Jeff the Killer with his new Fight Master title. I hate this Word document so much. It's so hard for me to find anything. Is it Pepe, Jeepers Creepers, and Cactus Jack? That is correct. Pepe lost, unfortunately. Poor Pepe feels bad, man. And of course, Jeepers Creepers, who apparently has had to put up with his movie being dealt with protests. I hate how the title just clips through him. It's really horrible, and I hate it. On to our next match. Heck of a show so far here at Survivor Series. Really worth being called one of the big four. It is time now. I'm getting word that we actually have a special match. That was a good match, We actually have a special match that was not on our original card. You've got to be kidding me. Let me set this to Survivor Series real quick. I'm not happy about this next match. I don't think it's something that really should be happening, but it's happening either way. Drew Gulak said he could beat Triple H twice in one night, and it looks like he's being held to his word by facing Triple H and the clone of Triple H. Unbelievable. I don't know. Drew Gulak got himself in this situation. He called out Triple H, said he could beat Triple H twice in one night. He has to do it now. Drew Gulak against Triple H and Triple H. I gotta say, I feel bad for the man, though. I don't like him being put in this situation, but sometimes that's just the way things go. As I take a look at other such doodads and responses to things. There we go. At least this one loads quickly. I don't know if our Survivor Series universe taking place in Atlanta, Georgia, but apparently we're cutting to Atlanta, Georgia for the Gulak and Triple. I guess it would be a Septuple H. It would be Drew Gulak versus Septuple H. So there we have it. Let's get some info about our fellow heroes here. Triple H, specifically the one that we actually use in Universe Mode, is 0-1. Triple H has had one match and lost it, but of course there were 2 of him in that match. Meanwhile, Drew Gulak is sitting at an impressive 3-1. I remember he won 2 matches in King of the Ring. And lost. What else wasn't Gulak in a different match? I think he was in like a Money in the Bank match or something, or like the tag team Money in the Bank. No, wasn't he in the War Games match that collapsed, or did he just not lose his War Games match, even though he didn't win it? Yeah, Gulak was in the War Games match that collapsed and trapped everyone inside, so he's gonna be in the Super Brawl for all later. Not later tonight, but later in Universe Mode. And here comes the first of our 2 Triple H's. If the second Triple H has the exact same intro, we're going to skip it. But either way, we're going to let this one play out and see how things go. And I definitely need to keep talking over Triple H's intro, because I know for a fact his song will get copyright claimed. I'm sure most of them will, but like Triple H is actually really popular. So I'm sure the bot is definitely designed to figure out when his theme is being played and get you for it. Shout out to the time I didn't realize OBS recorded my computer audio, even if I specifically told it to not record computer audio. So one of the episodes of Universe Mode just has 205 Live playing in the background the entire time, and I got copyright claimed for TJ Perkins music during a loading screen. So that was definitely just a terrible episode and a whole mess. Can you read this? Los Deta Orden. Well, you know, I can read it. I sure can't read it out loud, let me tell you that right now. Definitely not the last word. I don't even know what language is. I mean, I'm going to assume it's Spanish because of loss, but I could very well be wrong, as I am uncultured swine. I'm going to take a quick swig of water to quench my dry throat as we see Gulak getting pumped up to fight the team of Septuple H. He got himself into this mess. He's got to get himself out of it now. If I didn't have electronics everywhere and was also sitting in my bed, I would spit water up in the air like Triple H. As we see him wait for his clone to come out. There's a double Triple H. The Triple H squared, Septuple H, however you want to call it. Triple H to the second power. 2TH. That's actually 2TH is pretty good. It's Swedish. Ah! I know absolutely nothing of the Swedish language, so it makes sense that I wouldn't recognize it. So is this going to be the same Triple H intro, just with a different Triple H? Yay, nay, maybe say. I love that this Triple H just sits over there with Gulak. Alright, it's literally the same with like better lighting, so we're going to skip it. And we're going to get ready here for Drew Gulak going up against Triple H. He said he can do it. It's time for him to put his money where his mouth is as he hits Triple H with a backbreaker. And this is handicap 1 on tag, so he only has to actually. So even though he said he could beat Triple H twice in one night, he only has to beat Triple H once. Realistically, a 2 out of 3 falls match would have been the better thing for the literal. Oh, I can beat you twice in one night, and that's probably where WWE in real life would go. But I thought it would be funnier to just make him fight 2 Triple H's. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Triple H able to evade the neck breaker, hitting a neck breaker of his own onto Drew Gulak. Triple H cheering Triple H on. Triple H with that good ninja roll as we see Triple H go to tag Triple H into the match. Triple H getting the sucker punch in as we see maybe the Triple H going to do a tag team maneuver on Triple H. No, instead Triple H goes in the ropes and Triple H hits. I've done that. Alright, I've had my fun. I'll take this a bit more seriously now, but I will still be saying Triple H a lot. Gulak kneeing Triple H in the back. Now going over the corner. Gulak! He's got to resort to dirty tactics, removing one of the turnbuckles. Maybe he's playing to kill the Triple H clone. Sending him in and definitely injuring the back there. The ref didn't see it, so it doesn't matter. Smashing Triple H's arm into the ground. It's kind of janking. Maybe this is a Triple H robot or something. Who knows? Oh, an elbow into the gut. Big punch knocking Gulak to the ground into the pin. 1. Oh, and Gulak kicking out at 1. Triple H clone unable to put him down quickly. Triple H tagging Triple H back in. And our 2 Triple H's trying to team up on Drew Gulak once again. Center of the ring, picking him up. A pile driver to Drew Gulak already. And a DX chop. That's just unnecessary. But Gulak now, jawbreaker to Triple H. Running Bulldog. Just heard from a friend of mine that Jeepers Creepers 3 is going to air on TV on October 28 on the Sci-Fi Channel. I don't have cable, but that's interesting knowledge. Because, you know, it at least means it's there to watch. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to Netflix in like a month or 2. I'll just find a way to watch it at some point, because I still gotta watch the other 2, because I don't remember anything about them. Drew Gulak now kicking Triple H in the gut. Overhead punch. But I don't like his chances of survival. This is Survivor Series brought to you by Jeepers Creepers 3, of course. Jeepers Creepers 3, don't go see it in theaters. It's not there anymore. But I'd say this one could go either way. It's a Sci-Fi on October 28th. Why October 28th? Why not aired on Halloween? Sci-Fi, get your act together. Of course, you could say that about a lot of things about Sci-Fi. I'll be honest with you. I liked the crappy ECW remake on Sci-Fi. Massive flying forearm on Drew Gulak. Is that a controversial opinion? Absolutely. I don't care. Colin Delaney's my baby boy. Drew Gulak, fuckbuster to Triple H. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Triple H pushing Drew Gulak aside. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now. And Gulak just staring. Oh, getting grabbed by Triple H. Oh my God. Just like the zombie movies, Drew Gulak is in some serious danger here. Oh, and he was able to get free, but just in time for the other Triple H to grab him. Oh, and he backflips out of that sidewalk slam. What is he's going for a tie? What is this? What was that, Drew Gulak? The impressive offense of Gulak here. Slamming Triple H to the ground. Getting Triple H back up to his feet. Michinoku driver. Just staring at him. He's soaking in his potential victory against the game. Triple H, the King of Kings. Gulak stomps Triple H repeatedly in the back. Dragging him to the center of the ring now. Not going for a pin, which might have been a bad move. Triple H hits him with that back body drop. Picking him up once again. Double A spine buster to Drew Gulak. This could be the end. Elbow drop. Triple H punching Gulak repeatedly in the face, just beating him down for the things he said earlier tonight to start off the show. Gulak needs to look out as Triple H gets ready to hit him with the pedigree. And it connects. Gulak is in serious trouble here. Triple H goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Gulak able to kick out of the pedigree. How impressive. Triple H calling for the pin, and Triple H tags Triple H in, essentially rejuvenating himself and growing hair. Big elbow drop to Drew Gulak, who now is laying on the ground, but Triple H doing the Roman Reigns taunt for some reason in the corner. Drew Gulak able to counter with a jawbreaker. Northern Lights suplex to Triple H. Oh, and Gulak taunting, looking to finish off the boss here tonight. Grabbing him from behind, backbreaker. And he's still not done with Triple H. Big clothesline, followed by a second clothesline. And look at this. A big tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to Triple H. And Gulak not even hesitating for a second to pick him right back up. Oh, but it doesn't matter as Triple H reverses, hitting him with that clean right hook. And a double-A spine buster again. Dragging Gulak to the center of the ring, going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, no, I didn't say 3 this time. I was able to stop myself as Gulak barely kicks out, and Triple H ready to finish him off, going for the second pedigree on Drew Gulak. And he kicks him in the gut, and that second pedigree's gonna connect right into the pin. This is gonna be it for Drew Gulak. 1, 2, 3. And Triple H have defeated Drew Gulak. But you can't say he didn't put up one hell of a fight. He didn't really back up what he said at the start of the show, but he definitely didn't go out like a little baby back bitch. Gulak now 3-2, so that's going to hurt his record a bit. But that's what happens when you run your mouth a bit too much. Triple H and Triple H standing tall here at Survivor Series. And I'm now receiving word that we need to quickly get the clone Triple H out of here. He's very unstable. He's about to explode. We need to go terminate clone Triple H, so he'll be gone now. Either way, it is time now to move on to our next match. We'll be heading back over to Universe Mode for that as I get a swig of water and let things load. Now we have our recognized character title match. Falls Count Anywhere. Slenderman versus Nightmare Freddy. AJ Styles is not cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase on the recognized character. He's got to cash in at some point. AJ Styles has honestly held on to that Money in the Bank briefcase longer than I would have expected. Who knows when he could cash it in. But he's definitely not cashing in for the recognized character title. He's cashing in for the World Heavyweight title. Slenderman winning the shot at this title by winning the Halloween Havoc Monster Mash Battle Royal at Halloween Havoc, of course. Nightmare Freddy also winning the title at Halloween Havoc against Apollo Crews, absolutely demolishing him. I believe it was 10-1 in a 30-minute Iron Man match. I don't even think it was that long. It might have been though. But it was a good. That was good for a handicap match. I know, man. Drew Gulak put up the fight. You think it's going to be a squash match, especially when it's two Triple H's. But Gulak, he put up. You know, maybe Gulak could have beaten Triple H in a 2 out of 3 falls match. We probably will never know. I don't even know if 2 out of 3 falls matches are in this game. I could just reset the match, but where's the fun in that? I guess alternatively, I could also just do an Iron Man match and then stop the match as soon as someone gets 2 falls. But whatever, there's ways around it. Let's save that for the match creator in 2K18, which I'm very excited for. Let's learn some fun facts about Slenderman and Nightmare Freddy, why don't we? Slenderman, his record currently is 1-0. He won the Battle Royal. Other than that, he's mostly been tag team competition, and hasn't even been any of that, let's be honest. Nightmare Freddy's 5-0, which is a little absurd. I think Slenderman might be absolutely massacred here, but I also thought Slenderman was like one of the worst guys in the Monster Mash Battle Royal. So, there's that. I could be proven wrong again, but we did see what Nightmare Freddy did to Apollo Crews at Halloween Havoc, which it was actually nasty. Let's let Lillian Garcia take it away.
The contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the prestigious SmackDown Wrestling Zone Championship.
Lillian Garcia just faded away from existence. And as we see the nice WWE logo, which I believe means it's probably Bray Wyatt's entrance, because entrances are a bit weird. And here is Slenderman at Slender City, or Slender City, I don't really know what it is. He's a little bit of a chubbier Slenderman than you'd expect, but you know, that's just the way things go sometimes. Making his way to the ring, he's looking to claim that not Fight Master, that's Jeff the Killer that has that. Looking to claim that recognized character championship. Slenderman, of course, the third member of the notorious faction, the Orphan Cripplers, of the most evil team in 2K17 universe mode by far. Going up against a very evil man in his own right, Nightmare Freddy. Both of these men... I'm not up to date on my Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I was about to say both of these men kill children. That would be true of Freddy Krueger and Slenderman. It's not... I don't think that's true of Nightmare Freddy. I think it's more of like... It is the ghost of a child, but it didn't kill children. It's, you know... They both kill people. That's like a fun fact for you. I like that Slenderman kind of has like a shitty Bray Wyatt intro where it's like, oh, a jump scare that's actually just the WWE logo, and then like he probably has like Rowan's entrance or something, and then like Nightmare Freddy just has the Bray Wyatt intro. You ever push your tongue in just the right way while talking, and it activates your saliva gland and spit just shoots out of your mouth like a water fountain? 'Cause that happens to me sometimes, and I'm like, man, that's real freaking weird. Did it happen to me just now, and that's why I bring it up? That's up for you to figure out. Can't really get Dunk's opinion on this match. He's passed out on the floor over there. Been a long day for various reasons. So we've got 9 matches playing around. We got a match. Forget about his little top hat. I love his little top hat. This is match number 4 to 9, so we're not even really halfway through with the event. But that's still fine. Wait, are we? This is match 4 out of 9, I believe. Yeah, because we had... Yeah, that's alright, that's alright. That's all correct. I got this. It is to be expected of the big 4 to be longer pay-per-views. Hell, the Royal Rumbles has like an extra, at least half hour tacked onto it for like the Rumble itself.
Introducing the challenger from your darkest fears, weighing in at 220 pounds, Selena Matt.
You're crazy.
Introducing the champion from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 316 pounds, he is the prestigious SmackDown Wrestling Zone Champion, Nightmare Eddie.
Am I mistaken, or did they just say Nightmare Freddy was from Switzerland? Did I mishear that? Some of this is wild. I love how tiny and cheap the RC belt looks. It's the best. I love it so much. It's my favorite title. That's not true. I really love the tag belt that has the infinite shack on it. But this is a good belt in my opinion. It's like, it's the tag belt or it's the Fight Master belt are the belts I'm most proud of making. Because I do really like the Fight Master belt design-wise. And here we go. Match starting off, both men running the corner. Oh, yeah, this is falls count anywhere, by the way, so pinfalls and submissions can happen anywhere in or outside the arena, and there are no disqualifications. So these two men can really beat each other down. As we see immediately Slenderman taking the turnbuckle off the ropes, trying to cheat to beat Nightmare Freddy, and I can't really blame him. We've seen how tough Nightmare Freddy can be at Halloween Havoc. And the fact that he's 5-0 as well. Slenderman just beating him down, though. Slenderman's really giving it everything he's got. He wants that RC Championship. And Nightmare Freddy immediately kicking out before even the 1 count. Slenderman just picking him up for a power bomb. And Nightmare Freddy able to fight out of it. Slenderman trying to prove me wrong as he gets hit with that big boot. Slenderman spinning him around, shoulder tackle to Nightmare Freddy. Slenderman rolling in the ring. Is he going for a weapon now? He certainly is. And he immediately grabs a sledgehammer. That was real quick. He didn't even dig under. He must have had that planted already, but Nightmare Freddy catches him off guard, sending him hard into the ring apron. The hardest part of the ring, Maggle. A single leg Boston Crab to Slenderman. He's got those long legs, you know, it's got to hurt even more, but it also makes it a bit easier for him to get out of it. Slenderman now punching Nightmare Freddy hard and hits him with the STO. Continuing to just kick him while he's down. Some kind of submission move, a crossface, I believe. Blocked by the barricade a little bit. As we see Nightmare Freddy now taking him over to the entrance ramp, running power slam on that hard concrete to Slenderman, getting him right back up, sending him somewhere. He trips and falls over the sledgehammer. Nightmare Freddy getting him right back up, but Slenderman back body drop to Nightmare Freddy, not wanting to give him that much more momentum. Oh, but then a back body drop from Nightmare Freddy, taking that momentum right back, stomping Slenderman hard on the ground. Just for a second stomp, and hits him with the STO. Slenderman looking to be in a decent amount of trouble now. Nightmare Freddy grabs him, sends him hard into that ring post. The crowd getting to their feet, looking at this brutal destruction here tonight. Into the pin. 1, 2. Slenderman able to kick out just barely. Nightmare Freddy grabbing him by the head, hitting him hard with that mechanical bear claw. Getting Slenderman up. And the Fred Bear on the concrete. That's going to do some serious damage to Slenderman here. But he still is not done. Massive clothesline on the outside. Doing some serious damage to Slenderman. And now Freddy is just punching him until he busts Slenderman's face open. He's trying to kill Slenderman here tonight. And he's looking to put him away already. Put an end to this match before it ever really gets started. And he just stuffed him in the fursuit. 1, 2. Oh, Slenderman kicking out. Just barely. Nightmare Freddy in shock. He thought he put him away right there. But no. Slenderman still staying in it, giving it everything he's got. Hard right hook takes Nightmare Freddy to the ground. What is Slenderman planning? Is he going for that sledgehammer? No, he's circling Nightmare Freddy, trying to get a good spot to hit him. And he does. Fisherman's... yeah, it's a Fisherman neck breaker, that's right. Fisherman neck breaker to Nightmare Freddy. Slenderman goes for another weapon, possibly. No, he's jumping the barricade into the crowd. Trying to lure Nightmare Freddy over there. It almost worked. He was going to jump it, but Nightmare Freddy was ready. Slenderman, however, was a bit more ready, able to counter. Spinning heel kick to Nightmare Freddy. Slenderman just keeps circling him, and maybe that's not the best move, as Nightmare Freddy picks him up for the spring trap. And that's going to do some serious damage to the slender frame of Slenderman. Spotlights on Nightmare Freddy now. He's just leaving the arena. What is Nightmare Freddy? He's just... Is he trying to get Slenderman to fight on the bare concrete of the entranceway? He's looking to kill his opponent here. And Slenderman's going to take him up on that challenge. And he's going to try and cut him off on the entrance ramp. Oh, big right hook from Slenderman, catching him off guard. Goes for the kick. Nightmare Freddy able to catch the foot, though. And then firemen toss him. They are fighting on bare. Exposed concrete. Now stuffs him in the fursuit. And here comes the ref. 1, 2, 3. No! Slenderman kicking out. Nightmare Freddy lured him over that exposed concrete and tried to stuff him in the fursuit. But Slenderman still able to fight through, raking the eyes of Nightmare Freddy. Going for the big kick, and he just gets taken down to the ground as Nightmare Freddy picks him up and locks him in a massive submission move. Trying to rip Slenderman apart, doing some serious damage. Is Slenderman going to tap out? He looks contorted, but he's able to fight through it, rolling Nightmare Freddy to the ground. They're now fighting even closer to the entrance way. I don't know what just happened, but Slenderman reversed it into a swinging neck breaker. Nightmare Freddy now fireman tossing Slenderman once again. This time Slenderman doesn't jump up as quickly. And this could be Nightmare Freddy's time to put Slenderman away and retain his championship. Hard kick to the small of Slenderman's back. Where is Nightmare Freddy going? Is he looking for a weapon, perhaps? Oh, he's just getting some exercise. He's just running, going for that long-distance hip toss. Clearly not what Nightmare Freddy was going for, but Slenderman took advantage of it. Nightmare Freddy might have just played himself, as Slenderman went for his finisher, but gets arm dragged by Nightmare Freddy. Slenderman reverses regardless, kicking him hard in the gut. Oh my god. Pump handle power bomb by... I guess it would just be a pump handle slam, actually. A little pump handle power bomb. Good idea for a move. Slenderman getting Nightmare Freddy right back up. Big suplex on that exposed concrete into the pin. Ref not in position for some reason. 1, 2, and Nightmare Freddy able to kick out. Slenderman now getting him back up to his feet. Nightmare Freddy arm drag.
Just one step quicker.
And just stares at Slenderman again. He's just gonna let this happen. Oh no. He's calling for the end. Slenderman better look out. There's no way he's getting kicked out of it this time when he gets stuffed in the fursuit for a third time. 1, 2, 3, and there you have it. Nightmare Freddy has retained the RC Championship. But a great showing from Slenderman nonetheless. He came out of the gate swinging, giving it everything he got, but eventually he was just overpowered by the strength of Nightmare Freddy. Good showing by both men, however. Nightmare Freddy will be going into our next event as the recognized character champion. Demon of Death Valley. I love that the Demon of Death Valley sign was up, then someone immediately threw up another one right behind it. I want to see someone do that in real life. Someone bring a sign, hold it up, and then someone behind them immediately hold up the same sign. Not counting the, like, Cesaro section signs and stuff like that. Moving on now to our next match of the night. I believe it's the next Survivor Series match. No! It is me versus Thoren. Of course, I actually completely forgot about this match. And I think this is going to be an alright match. Maybe not a great showing, but it'll be decent enough. We had a match against each other at Biggest Party of the Summer back in 2K16. We will not be having a single one-on-one match against each other at WrestleMania this year. So we were doing it at Survivor Series instead, mostly because Universe recommended it. I don't know why Universe simulated this, especially because we're part of a tag team in this universe. I have absolutely no singles wins, and neither does Thoren. We've had one tag match together, which we lost. I think we might have had 2 tag matches. Let's see how we worked as a tag team. Let's see how me and Thoren are doing tag team-wise. 1-1, so we've won 1 tag team match and lost the other. Other than that, we have no singles matches whatsoever. So that certainly says something, don't it, Dunkaroo, who is still tuckered out in the corner doing the big rest. I cannot blame him. It's 10:15 at night. Do I want to do the big rest? No. But I could certainly do with something to eat. But I will have plenty of time to do that once this is over. And we get ready to move on to the next event later on. Tomorrow, actually. Why is it like? Why does it load so quickly? And then like it just comes to a halt at the end. Comes to a snail's pace. Let me tell you something. Snails may be slow. They ain't as slow as you think. I have seen snails move. Turtles, pretty slow except for like baby turtles. Big boy turtles, quite slow. This has been a good show so far. Thank you. I believe so as well. I think it's definitely gone better than some of the other shows. Here I come. Of course, my horribly destroyed face. I'm very disfigured because of what Thoren did to me at biggest party of the summer, where he just bashed my face in repeatedly, and I didn't get a single good move in. I'm looking for my comeback here at Survivor Series against him for what he did to my disfigured face. You don't even want to see what he did to the top of my head. That's what the bicycle helmet's for. The fanny pack's just for holding my goods. Survivor Series has gotten a lot better than I expected, honestly. I thought this would be a bit of a train wreck of an event because of how like quickly I had to like throw it together. I actually put it together last night, but then I didn't think I was streaming it tonight until I was like, yeah, I'll do it. There's nothing else. I ain't got anything else going on. Might as well do it to stay on schedule instead of moving the whole schedule back. Actually finish Universe Mode by October 11th. Take a few day break before 2K18 comes out and I stream my career on that. And here comes Thoren. I forgot that was his entrance attire. Don't forget to follow Thoren with the Heat on SoundCloud for some sick jams. Don't put them in your YouTube video. You will get copyright striked. We learned that the hard way, even though it's his music. SoundCloud's really stupid. Nonetheless, here he comes in a horse mask. This will not be his combat attire. This is just what he's wearing at this moment for some reason. And there he is, standing tall. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I'm about to get murdered once again. Thoren has gotten even more ripped since 2K16. I'm literally fat and disfigured. So this is not gonna go well. But I'm gonna do the best I can. Am I wearing tiny headphones? And there's Thoren's actual outfit, of course keeping his face covered. Giant scars on his back. Oh, and I'm actually getting the first move in. Immediately I throw Thoren to the outside. If I can win by countout, that's the best I can do. I thought I was about to grab a weapon. I thought I was about to grab a weapon and just lose by DQ before he could do anything to me. Grabbing him by the back, Thoren tosses me aside. I'm sending him flying, tripping him up. I can't let him get a single hit in or it's all over. Am I also wearing elf shoes? What is wrong with me? I picked Thoren. Oh no. I thought the game was going to crash. The game lagged for a second. I thought it was just going to crash. If the game crashes during this match, we're not redoing it. Thoren gets me up. Side suplex on the concrete. I think that's going to be it already. I think that one big move is going to allow Thoren to run rampant on me. Do you like the warped sexy lady on Thoren's pants? It's real good. Oh, and I managed to send Thoren into the steel ring post. That's going to do some serious damage to his head. Let's see how he feels afterwards. I send Thoren into the ring. Go for the big kick. Now punching him hard in the back. Going for another big kick. Oh, and he just throws me down like I'm nothing. Picking me up to my feet. Goes for the suplex. I'm able to reverse the suplex this time. Not with one of my own, but with a few quick punches. And I'm just punching the crap out of Thoren. I can't knock him to his feet, though. I'm giving it everything I've got. And he swats me away. Takes me to the center of the ring. And then just hits me with a backbreaker. And that's a big back to break. Thoren now getting me back up to a sitting position. Into a head scissors. And elbows my safety helmet. I mean, it's a good thing I have the safety helmet there. But that's still going to hurt me quite a lot. Thoren now getting me right back up. I'm able to fight through, though. Uppercut to Thoren. And he just tosses me right back down. There's nothing I can do against him. He's too strong. This time landing the suplex on me. As you can see, even my rainbow assault vest not able to protect my back that much when all that weight of myself comes crashing down on it. Thoren Irish whipping me into the corner. I was able to avoid and sitting right into the corner. Uppercut from me to Thoren. Another big punch, several big punches, more big punches, everything I've got just wailing away at him. Massive chop with my little blade arm, trying to cut him apart. Am I losing frames? Okay, maybe there's just a short temporary thing. Why am I on the top rope? What am I doing up there? Diving crossbody. I was trying to flatten Thoren. He just dodges out of the way. Dunks does a little stretch of anticipation. Big punch. I just keep punching Thoren. It's all I can do. As he knees me in the gut, takes me center of the ring, picking me up. Oh no. Standing flapjack. That's gonna do some more damage to my already disfigured face. Getting me up one more time. Exploder suplex. I think that might have cracked my helmet a little. No, I'm able to fight through those. Shoulder tackle to Thoren. Getting him back up to his feet. All the way up. Irish whipping him into the corner. Could this be my time to shine as I spin him around? Oh my god! I can't believe I used my big boy bones to come crashing down the Thoren. He immediately just kicks me aside. Thoren now taunting to the crowd. This usually means he's about to rip me limb from limb. But maybe, just maybe, I can fight out of it. No, he grabs me from behind. Backbreaker. As he just stomps away at me. And another big knee to the back of my head. Avoiding the spike on the safety helmet to hit me hard. Sending me into the corner now. Turning me over. I don't like where this is going, so I'm able to fight out of it. More stiff punches. Sending him into the ropes, followed by multiple knees. Doing everything I can. Russian leg sweep to Thoren. And then my nice little just throw my hand up in the air taunt. Get your big boy jeans ready, everyone, as I'm going for the 5 moves of Chubb. And all 3 connect. Now it's my opportunity to pick him up, and immediately he just sweeps out my leg and takes me down. There's nothing I can do against him. Oh no. Don't do it, Thoren. Not like this. He's swinging me around. Giant swing from Thoren, sending my little fat body flying across the ring. Into the pin now. Hey, Extreme Lego 4, welcome to the stream. You've come just in time to see me get absolutely destroyed by my cousin, who's standing tall over me right now. Thoren stomps down on my chest. Picking me up now. I hit him with a jawbreaker. The safety helmet coming into some use here. Kicking him in the gut. Could I hit some kind of big move? No, another uppercut. And he immediately just punches me in the arm. Charlie horsing me. Oh, but I try to snap his leg. It's just a blood feud at this point. Clotheslining him over the top rope. Oh my god. Big boy suicide! He just steps out of the way. Oh my god. Well, I've killed myself. You know, they call it a suicide dive for a reason. Thoren calling for me to get back up as I lay crippled on the outside. But I am able to slowly get back to the feet. Is it on PS4? I am playing on PS4, correct. I'm able to grab him by the head. I'm not playing, I'm watching, but you get the idea. It is on PS4 right now. Oh my god! Big backbreaker into the leg sweep. This could be my time to shine. My opportunity. As I go to the outside, I'm trying to figure out what to do. Oh, I'm walking, I'm thinking, I'm making a plan right here. Getting myself hyped up. I'm doing it again. Getting hyped up again. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do against him. Ref at a 3 count. I gotta make a plan quick. Oh no, he's coming after me. He's not gonna let me get my thinking boots on. Hits me with the jawbreaker on the outside. Throwing me right back in. He's gonna settle this in the ring. And that's not something I really want. Big stomp to the back of my neck. Thoren now dropping his massive fist, busting me open. No, my disfigured face. I will add you on PS4 after this stream if I remember. Big punch from Thoren. But I'm able to kick away his little knee. My bloodied stitches, they've split open just like my face. I'm gonna have to do some serious damage if I don't want to become even more disfigured. Big boy senton misses entirely, and I hurt my little elbow. Gosh darn it. Trying to make a plan here, but he just kicks me aside, knocking me to the ground. Thoren gets me back up to my feet. Oh no. Picks me up. Massive power bomb into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, I'm able to fight out, and he gets me in the Boston Crab immediately. And I tap out. I just couldn't handle the pain. My face was already disfigured. And just like that, Thoren has brutalized me once again. I mean, I put up a way bigger fight than I did at Biggest Party of the Summer. I still didn't hit a finisher, but I at least hit my little big boy bicycle fly. I don't even remember what I named that move. Still didn't hit a baby bomb, though, which sucks. But, you know, that's what happens when I'm put up against Thoren, who completely annihilates me. But congratulations to Thoren. He's defeated me once again as I roll my bloody body. We might need to get some paramedics out here for me. My horrible reconstruction stitches have split. Dunk's dabbing in the corner as he sleeps. He do the sleep dabs. Thoren walks away with the victory here. Get another drink. I would say we're at about the halfway point of the event now. I believe that was match number 5. Yeah, we've got 4 matches left.
You better apologize. We have a team led by a real fan
going in now
against a tuned group
to our second traditional Survivor Series tag team match elimination. The League of Nations, Wade Barrett, Rusev, and Sheamus going up against the Club, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and CM Punk.
Versus a formidable opposition, to say the least. Man, this could really get ugly.
Why is CM Punk part of the Club? I get that Gallows and Punk were a team. Carl Anderson was everything. Why did I do this? Whatever. Nonetheless, it would be AJ Styles that's part of the Club. What have I done? Either way, as a team, the Club is 1 and 2, and the League of Nations is 2 and 3. I think they won in the first round of the Best of the Super BFFs for Life, but I don't remember. Either way, buckle your pants, everyone, for another potentially very long, another good match, classic after classic. I wouldn't say any of these matches so far tonight have been a classic. I think our last match could be, I think our last 3 matches could be classics, depending on how they go. Either way, this is definitely going to be a long one, boys, so get ready. It is almost time. I'm still waiting patiently. No music for this. No, the music just goes in and out, I guess, randomly. I don't really know. Big yawns, boys. And I actually woke Dunks up, or at least got his attention. Big yawns, boys. Big yawns. Might take a really, really quick bathroom break after this match, depending on how long it goes. If it goes 30 minutes, I probably will. Which I'm almost sure it will, considering it's a 6-man Survivor Series elimination tag match. I'm not used to the weird digital train look of Survivor Series, which I think was the look that they used for 2016. I really don't remember the look of 2017, to be completely honest with you. Look at those fat Dunk boy lips. You can't really look at Dunk's fat lips because he's not like a fat lip like you get punched. I mean he's laying on his back and his upper lip is just flapped out. It's gross if you think about it, but it's actually quite adorable and also pretty weird looking. What is this loading screen? Also, can we talk about the dropped frames OBS? I saw them for a second. I saw it dropped a few frames. Do I need to start putting up the copyright image in between loading screens? Save some frames? Do I need to do that right now? Since you're going to take 8 years for this to pop up? Can I just... Nope, it's immediately... It's going. As soon as I went for the copyright thing, it happened. It was like, no thank you. So here we are. Our second traditional Survivor Series match. Here comes the first team. The League of Nations. Led by Wade Barrett. Followed by two of his four other members. Sheamus and Rusev. Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger, also members of League of Nations. However, they are not allowed to be at ringside for this match.
The Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, and Rusev.
That is like, and I'm like, why did I put CM Punk in the club? I really should have done AJ Styles. I wasn't thinking right. It would have been really cool. AJ Styles is actually relevant. He has Money in the Bank. CM Punk, I think, has had a match. I don't know. I'll be real with you. I don't know what CM Punk's singles record is. I'm not going to look at it because it's not relevant to this. Either way, place your bets now. Gallows, Anderson, and CM Punk versus Sheamus, Rusev, and Wade Barrett. Good teamsmanship there, a little knuckle bump before they make their way up to the ring. I understand why Wade Barrett's not in 2K17 and 18. Wish he was. I wish I didn't have to waste a cost slot to get Wade Barrett. So it's a bit of a disappointment, but I understand where they're coming from. Alright, now it's time for the second team, thankfully not labeled SS1 and SS2 again. Oh, does the club have an actual entrance? No, they just had slightly different lighting. I don't know if you pay too much into YouTube drama, but a YouTuber I'm subscribed to reacts to the content cop I did on the Rexcom. He was live streaming it, and during the stream, you asked something. I don't tend to pay attention to much YouTube drama. I don't go out of my way to look for YouTube drama. Let me put it that way. If I happen to hear about YouTube drama, I'll be like, yeah, you know what, tell me about the YouTube drama. I'll hear about it if I got nothing else to do. But I'm like, oh, I gotta find out what's happening with iDubbbz and Jake Paul, or I think Jake Paul was who his content cop was on. Was that? Oh, on Rice Gum. Was that the most recent one he did, or the most recent one on Jake Paul? I have no idea. Either way. It's stuff that happens, you know. Let's put it this way, I care more about YouTube people drama than I care about, like, TMZ celebrity drama. People live their lives. If they're a jerk, they're a jerk. If not, nah, well, it's better, actually. I can't really just say, oh, what's the difference? It's like, just don't be a dick, everyone. Don't be a couple of nerds! Let me do that better. Let me get a drink water. Let me do that better. Don't be a couple of nerds! It's not as good. My throat is sore. It's been 2 hours. Which, like, normally I can talk for 2 hours without feeling any hurt on my throat. Is Wade Barrett's hair slightly purple? Normally I talk for 2 hours and not feeling any effect at all, but I am shoutcasting most of this. Wade Barrett immediately running in. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex to Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows and Wade Barrett starting off this match. CM Punk not starting it out despite being the team captain. Regardless, Wade Barrett now step up Enziguri to Luke Gallows, looking to do some serious damage here. Oh, but Gallows fighting out with that nasty right hook. Gallows getting him up, but Wade Barrett reversing. Arm breaker to the big man, Luke Gallows.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean,
big elbow, a second big elbow, followed by a third elbow. And you know that's got to give Luke Gallows a headache there. At least a little one, at least a little big one. Jawbreaker from Gallows, however. That's only going to irritate that headache, but nonetheless, Gallows now making the tag to CM Punk. Sending in the captains to fight each other. Punk sends Wade Barrett. Gets hit with a spinning forearm. I guess a spinning back elbow.
I asked him if it would be a good idea to do IWs versus Rice Gum on WWE 2K18, and he said, yeah, I wanted you to hear your thoughts on the idea. And IWs did title the vid Content Cop Jake Paul, but it was actually about Rice Gum.
That's pretty stupid, first off, that he titled it that, if it's about that. Unless there's a reason for it. Also, like, Wade Slam. Tagging to Sheamus. I thought it was Carl Anderson and CM Punk. I've watched the video, I don't know the context of it. I mean, if you want to do Rice Gum versus iDubbbz in 2K18, by all means. Spinebuster by CM Punk. I mean, I have Northern Lion as a character in this, so you can do some weird stuff. You can do anything you want. I don't know how many views it would get, because I feel like the people that care a ton about that kind of drama may not want to, like, may not care enough. They might just be like, oh, Jake Paul. But I don't know. See, I'm not a fan of any of those people. iDubbbz is like okay, but I don't watch his stuff a lot, so I'm not super invested. I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't like have an opinion on it. It's not something I would do. I'm more of like, I'm less of like, here's two people that have a feud in real life, let's make them fight in 2K18. I'm more like someone that's like, oh, let's put Captain Falcon and Captain Crunch in a sinking ship match and some dumb shit like that. You know, Rusev punching CM Punk. I'm the guy that makes a Banana Man in 2K18 and screams Banana Yukin every time he punches someone. That's the level I'm on. And it's a pretty fun level to be on, I'll be honest with you. Hyperextending the leg of Rusev. Attempts CM Punk. Rotating him over to that side of the ring, hitting him with a big knuckle. Now elbowing. Yeah, elbowing is. I actually like said it right and then corrected myself. Elbowing him hard in the shoulder blade. Rusev able to punch his way out of it. Oh, goes for the massive clothesline. CM Punk dodges and Rusev just warp gates through reality. Oh, Dunks is a sleepy boy curling up in the corner now. Tiny kicky legs. CM Punk dragging Rusev center of the ring, going for another big punch to Rusev, the Bulgarian brute. I remember when Rusev was Russian.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match.
What did they call him when he was Russian other than the Bulgarian? Like, obviously they didn't call him the Bulgarian brute.
Even as it could get at this point. A wild overhead punch wreaking
CM Punk now. Oh, ninja roll by Rusev to evade, but CM Punk still catches him. But the fireman toss puts Rusev back on top of the competition, only to be reversed by CM Punk. Into another fireman toss by Rusev. Looked like he was going for a tag, but is able to get CM Punk in the corner, only to get kicked in the face. So not so good as CM Punk now sends Rusev back into the corner. Oh no. Could this be it? The first ever 3-man fuck corridor. It is. We've finally seen it. The club have worked together to create the 3-man fuck corridor. And that's gonna be some really bad news for Rusev. Are they still? They're still not done. It's still going on. He's going to die. They're going to bludgeon Rusev to death as they send Carl Anderson flying into him. I believe this is Carl Anderson's first time in the match. Into the pin. 1. Oh my god, Rusev kicked out at 1. The Savage. The Monster. Sheamus taking out Carl Anderson. Carl Anderson headbutting Sheamus to get some revenge. Wade Barrett getting in the ring. Carl Anderson needs to quit going after Sheamus. He's going to get himself counted out. Oh, and Rusev gets him from behind, sending him flying. A brilliant play by the League of Nations as Wade Barrett just stomps him on the ground. All 3 members coming to beat up Carl Anderson. And this is one way to even the odds right here.
I like doing random matches in WWE games as well. I remember I had Pepsi Man go up against Ronald McDonald one time while I had my cousins over. I just thought the idea to do IDubbbz versus Rice Gum.
let me tell you something about Pepsi Man, alright? Pepsi Man is one of my favorite dudes in this universe mode. I'm pretty sure he's lost every match, but God, I love Pepsi Man. They're all still beating up Carl Anderson, and they've sent him back into the ring. I don't think, though, if it were me, I would have probably held Carl Anderson on the outside. I would have done the Orphan Crippler strats of just holding him on the outside. Oh, he went for the spinning heel kick, but hit him with the shoulders instead. But hey, something's better than nothing. So Rusev gets Carl Anderson up. Oh, Machoke kick! Machoke kick to Carl Anderson. Dragging him. Going for the pin. No. Carl Anderson reversing with an arm drag. Throwing Rusev down to the ground. What is Carl Anderson doing? He's going to that place. Oh! And the CKO! As everyone runs into the ring. The Carl Cutter! The Carl Cutter into the pin. 1, 2. Wade Barrett able to avoid everyone and break up the pin.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
Carl Anderson now doing a little juke and jive here. Rusev able to kick him away. Now dragging him center of the ring. Into the pin of his own. 1. Oh, and Carl Anderson kicking out at 1. It's been a bit too long after that Machoke kick for it to do much to him. Carl Anderson now going to punch him behind. Rusev dodging everything except for this backbreaker. Carl Anderson getting him up. No, Rusev back body dropping him aside. Going for a big stomp, maybe set up that accolade, but Carl Anderson catches him instead, hits him with a big knee. And Luke Gallows calling for the tag. Carl Anderson's going to give it to him. Now the Good Brothers beating up Rusev. Rusev able to fight through, though, and catch Luke Gallows. I think maybe he's going for a sidewalk slam, but Gallows need him in the face. Big elbow, and that elbow busts Rusev open. That's going to be some bad news for the Bulgarian Brute, as we see Luke Gallows deadlift toss Rusev aside, kicking him hard in the back, getting him right back up again. Gallows with a massive slam. CM Punk telling him, no, you're not going to tag me in. You're going to do the job yourself. Luke Gallows talking trash, talking to Carl Anderson like, can you believe CM Punk? He's not even a real member of the club. Either way, Luke Gallows looking to try and finish off Rusev here. Oh, but Rusev grabs him with the belly-to-belly suplex. Rusev now making the tag to Sheamus. Working together a little bit, not a ton, but they're doing some damage to Luke Gallows. Same in the corner. Rusev really needs this moment to rest. Oh, my favorite DDT in the game. Rusev needs this moment to rest after being busted open. Oh, and a spine buster from Sheamus. A little bit of a crappy one, but a spine buster nonetheless. Oh, and he's got Luke Gallows up for the white noise. This could be it for Luke Gallows. No. He's looking to put him away for good here. Gallows getting up, getting hit. No, he dodges the brogue kick. Able to avoid. Side suplex to Sheamus. Gallows now screaming at the League of Nations. Watch the content comment. iDubbbz did so. Rascom wouldn't get the satisfaction of having his face and name on the content comment. Rascom was kind of asking for. I don't mean like. Whatever. That's the kind of stuff I don't care about. As Luke Gallows picks up Sheamus into a sit-out powerbomb, but Wade Barrett's distracted the referee. Into the pin. 1. Oh, and Wade Barrett kicks him in the back after distracting the referee. I thought Wade Barrett was about to choke slam CM Punk to the outside, but actually I have no idea what just happened. It's chaos in the ring all over again. Everyone but CM Punk in the ring right now as the Good Brothers beat up Sheamus. Oh, and they've set him up for the Magic Killer. Unbelievable. Sheamus in serious trouble now. Now Luke Gallows makes the tag to CM Punk. Just stomping away on Sheamus. Dragging him center of the ring. Pulling him over into the pin. 1, 2. Sheamus still able to kick out even after the Magic Killer. And the head scissors now elbowing Sheamus in the face. Thought that might have busted him open for a second, but no, Sheamus is still good. I wouldn't say good, but he's still in one piece. Uppercut from Sheamus. Grabbing him. Tilt-a-whirl? No. Drop kick from CM Punk, sending him into the ropes. That's like the first time I've seen that. And CM Punk sending his crotch flying into Sheamus' back. This has been a good Survivor Series match so far. Great action between these two teams. CM Punk. Oh! Knee Sheamus. Going for that Pepsi plunge. Into the pin. Wade Barrett's going to break it up again. He was able to, just barely. It took the ref a bit too long to get there as well.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going.
CM Punk still trying to figure out what to do, but Sheamus sweeping out the leg from under him. Sheamus going to make the tag. Making the tag to his team captain, Wade Barrett. Able to keep CM Punk down for a second. Barrett now spinning Punk around, sending him into the corner. Lou Gallows trying to get in the ring. The referee stopping him, smartly distracting the ref. Taking the ref didn't able to make it over there. He was just watching Gallows and Rusev. And CM Punk flies through the ground and hits Wade Barrett with a crossbody. I think he's looking to put away Wade Barrett with the go to sleep. The GTS. He has him up. Rusev was coming to stop him, but Wade Barrett was actually able to fight out of it on his own. I think maybe Barrett was going for the bullhammer there, but either way, Punk kicks him to the ground. Punk now makes the tag to Carl Anderson. Barrett barely making it to his feet. Jawbreaker. Barrett sent over the top rope and Anderson knocks him down. And immediately he taunts Wade Barrett. The cockiness of Carl Anderson. Carl Anderson rolling to the outside. I don't know if that's the smartest move while the entire League of Nations is on that side. Wade Barrett trying to do some damage to him, but Carl Anderson throwing him up the ramp. He's trying to get Wade Barrett counted out. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen a strategy like this. Back body drop by Wade Barrett. So we actually, I anyway, have no idea what the count is. You guys can probably hear it, but I don't know what the count is because my audio is too low. So we could see someone get counted out here as we see an arm breaker to Wade Barrett. Goes for the big punch. Kick from Wade Barrett. And the belly-to-belly suplex sends Carl Anderson hard on the ramp. So yeah, big stump Carl Anderson. No idea what the count's at. Goes for another big kick. Because the ref's kind of sporadic about how fast he counts, so I can't even go off the timing. Head scissors and the elbows. I know Wade Barrett needs to make his way to the ring fast if he doesn't want to get counted out. He's sprinting. He's going as fast as he can. They've both been counted out. Wade Barrett and Carl Anderson have been eliminated via double countout. We're now down to Sheamus and CM Punk in the ring. A hell of a way for both of those men to go. League of Nations have now lost their team captain. Sheamus getting CM Punk up to the top rope. Going for that side superplex off the very tippy top. That did some serious damage to Sheamus as well, but he was still able to fight through. Rolling CM Punk over into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and CM Punk able to kick out as Luke Gallows reverses. Predict double countout. You were correct. It indeed was a double countout. As Gallows picks up Rusev and just power bombs him. Sheamus off the second rope, I believe. And Gallows going after Sheamus now. Gallows sent to the corner. Sheamus going right back after CM Punk. Getting to a sitting position. Oh, and an elbow to the gut. CM Punk drop kick to Sheamus. Rusev needs to hurry and get out of the ring before he gets counted out. CM Punk on the second rope calling for Sheamus to get up. Oh, Hurricane Rana to the Celtic Warrior. Did Gallows get disqualified? Was Gallows in the ring? What happened to Gallows?
He's showing no signs of letting up.
I'm actually watching the stream now because I don't know what happened to Gallows. Did Gallows get stuck in the ropes and get counted in? CM Punk doing some... I'm sorry, I'm not counting it right now. I'm looking at the stream right now to see what happened to Gallows. I don't know. I think he did. I think Gallows got disqualified for being in the ring for too long. Oh my god. That's horrible news for the club. Because the actual members of the club are gone. It's just CM Punk now. Imagine that. 3 eliminations so far. And all of them have been by count out or count in. by disqualification. What the hell? CM Punk getting Rusev up now. CM Punk getting sent to the rope. I mean, I honestly thought the club was going to win it first, but it looks like League of Nations has the significant advantage now as Rusev beats down CM Punk. Dragging him center of the ring. Going for the pin. 1, 2. CM Punk kicks out. As we see CM Punk now throwing Rusev to the ground. Rusev is the most injured of everyone here, I would say, if only just because he's busted open. Now dragging Rusev to the center of the ring. We roll him over, going for a pin. Indeed we are. 1, 2. Oh, Gallows is still in it. Never mind, I was wrong. Gallows is still in the match. I don't know what happened to Gallows, but he's still here. So it is actually 2-on-2. I was incorrect. I think the club do still have the advantage here. Unless CM Punk continues to do whatever it is he's doing. Just dancing on Rusev. Rusev slowly getting his way up. CM Punk picking him up. Oh, and Rusev grabs him for the belly-to-belly suplex. Into the pin now. 1, 2. Oh, but CM Punk kicks out. Rusev now plotting a new course of action here. Getting CM Punk up, only to get his leg swept out from under him by the Cult of Personality. Punk stomping on Rusev. Getting him up. We see him in the corner. Could we see a tag team maneuver here? We are. Not really a tag team finisher, but a tag team maneuver nonetheless. Drop toe hold into the elbow drop to Rusev. That's still gotta hurt nonetheless. Rusev fighting back though, sending Gallows hard down on that arm into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Gallows able to kick out. Hey Dunks, what do you think? He say, where the AJ Styles at? And I say, shoosh Dunks. Do not point me out that I am wrong again. I love you though. Rusev picking up Gallows for that massive Alabama slam. You're fine. Go do resties. I am not yelling at you. You're a good boy. You're a very good boy. Gets concerned sometimes. He's like, "Gurns, you want to come sit in my lap again to know that everything's okay?" Rusev just pinned Luke Gallows? He did, but he didn't beat him. Okay, you're going to lay on your pillow next to you because I've given him his pillow back since then. Rusev getting Gallows up. Big karate chop to the head of the former Festus. And he's locking in the accolade. Will Gallows tap out? Will Gallows tap? Sheamus has taken out CM Punk. No one can help him. Gallows is tapped out. Now it really is Rusev and Sheamus versus CM Punk. Gallows gone for realsies this time. Will CM Punk be able to stand up to these two members of the League of Nations? CM Punk on the outside. Sheamus, the now legal man, coming after him. Waiting for him to get up. No, he's still going down after him. Sending him into the table. I'd love to see a table get put into play here. Big neck breaker from CM Punk out of nowhere, though. Oh, and the leg sweep from Sheamus. Sheamus could just get CM Punk counted out here. While it's not a grand finale, it would definitely get them the win, as Rusev would still be left over. As I now see we're starting to drop frames. Hopefully not a ton before this match is over. Maybe not. We've stopped dropping frames, so there's a little bit of lag there. I apologize. CM Punk fighting back. CM Punk making it back into the ring at, I think, a 7 count? Why is Wade Barrett still here? Why is Wade Barrett here? Sheamus at a 9 count. He needs to hurry. He needs to book it into the ring. Sheamus barely making the 10 count. Are you looking forward to Fam's next event, Famniversary? I probably won't watch it. Just because, like, I watched the Rumble, and it was 4.5 hours long. And it wasn't bad, but, like, I guess it's just because I came in at the FAM Royal Rumble. I didn't really know a lot was going on, and a lot of the story didn't make a ton of sense to me. And I haven't really watched anything since the Rumble. and I really just don't feel like catching up on it. I'm still subscribed to them and everything, but I probably won't watch it because I haven't watched any of the build-up. And I've been short on time, so I don't really feel like playing catch-up. It's good content, it's just like, Big Boy Senton with misses. Never hit a Big Boy Senton. It's good content, I just don't think it's necessarily for me. I'm more into like the random see what happens than I am the planned storylines of actual WWE for that, which has its hits and misses, of course. Rusev going for the pin on CM Punk. 1, 2. Oh, CM Punk kicking out at 2. Rusev now getting pumped up. Pump up the jams. I thought he was going to go for the accolade. He was not. He was just doing damage to CM Punk, wrenching his neck.
There's no quit in these guys, but unfortunately only one of them
doing some real damage here. Rusev going for that Big Boy Senton again. No, he's going for double axe handle. Man, these Big Boy Sentons, they're too good. They're getting banned. Can't hit a Big Boy Senton anymore. But maybe we'll see some Big Boy Sentons at Best of the Super Thick Boys coming soon. Very soon. CM Punk picking Rusev up into the power bomb. The ref's like, oh my god. 1, 2. Oh, Rusev kicking out, but put into the Boston Crab. The deadliest submission move in universe history. Will Rusev be able to stay out of it? Rusev immediately fighting with it. That's understandable. Still look forward to it, though. Oh, I'm sure it's a great event. They put a ton of work into it. It's just not something I really have the time investment for. See, I still want to... I was going to watch New Legacy Inc. continue playing Universe Mode, and I will when they play it for 2K18, but, like, I'm not going to watch them play it. I'm not going to watch their 17 Universe, because I've only heard that it was, like, real boring, because 17 Universe is only what you make of it, and they took it a little too seriously, apparently. Which happens. I have a failed Universe Mode on this channel that we took way too seriously. You gotta really take Universe Mode not seriously at all and make, you know, have some fun with it. Rusev reversing, punching him in the gut. Big chop to CM Punk. CM Punk reversing, inverted DDT. Now kicking him hard in the back. I do need to catch up on Goran Perkins playing Universe Mode, though, and that's gonna take me forever to do. CM Punk. Now going to the top rope, completely thrown by the exposed turnbuckle. Wade Barrett's still there for no reason. Big splash, dodged by Rusev. And I honestly think that could spell the end for CM Punk as he gets stomped in the face. Oh, and like a mini baby accolade locked in. Will CM Punk fight out of it? He's struggling his best. He's doing what he can. And he's able to get out, weaseling through. Now rolling Rusev over. Getting him up a bit. Not all the way, though. I don't really know he's planning. Elbow drop to the knee. That's what he's planning. Rusev now all the way back up. Sending him in the corner. You see Sheamus is exhausted on the outside. Is he doing a Pepsi plunge here? No, Rusev reverses him into the corner. Oh, but CM Punk fighting out of it again. Belly to belly suplex to the Bulgarian Brute. And now picking Rusev right back up. Into another corner, which was the exposed one. I completely forgot about the exposed turnbuckle. Hitting Rusev, doing some damage. He's doing it again. Sending him right back into the exposed turnbuckle a second time. Stomping back down. CM Punk now going up to the top rope. Oh no, this is the Pepsi plunge. I don't know what the other thing was called. CM Punk now getting real hyped up. Ready to finish this off. Stomping him hard. Big right hook, reverse to a right hook of his own. Rusev goes for the chop, but CM Punk says no. Backbreaker to Rusev. Getting a bit more blood rushing out of his face. CM Punk going into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Rusev just got eliminated off the backbreaker. Sheamus and CM Punk are the last one. We've got an actual 1v1 match now. CM Punk kicking him in the gut. Going for the neck breaker. Sheamus able to fight out of it. CM Punk turns around, catching him with the backbreaker that he used to put away Rusev. CM Punk getting him right back up. Uppercut from Sheamus. Oh, and he's got CM Punk up for the white noise. Can Sheamus win this for the League of Nations? Or can Punk win this for the club he's not even a part of? Oh, Sheamus calling for that bro kick. He's a bit close, though. Oh, and he just bumps into CM Punk. That's okay, though, as he picks up CM Punk for a power bomb, but CM Punk fighting out of it. Two men going STO. Both men exhausted. Sheamus now in the corner, stomping his little tootsies, ready for a fight. Because his name is Sheamus, and he loves to fight. Punching CM Punk. He busted CM Punk open. Retribution for his fallen comrade, Rusev. But now CM Punk kicking Sheamus in the face. Oh, and out of nowhere, he picks Sheamus up and hits the GTS out of absolutely nowhere into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and CM Punk has turned it around. CM Punk turned it around and defeated the League of Nations. After Barrett and Anderson got double DQ'd, CM Punk was able to overcome a 2-to-1 disadvantage and beat the League of Nations. I really didn't see that coming, but that just goes to show you that almost anything can happen even when you least expect it. The club now 2-2, and heck, I think that makes CM Punk an official member of the club here in Universe Mode. After getting the win, Wade Barrett just watched on in horror. Gallows, Anderson, and their new blood brother CM Punk defeating the League of Nations here at Survivor Series. Great showing indeed.
An incredible match and a big victory. You know, without a doubt, he is among the most dominant guys on
I don't think I need to take a bathroom break yet. I might after the next match, but I think I'm still good for us to go into our next match, which will finally be... I think these next 3 matches have some great potential to be classics.
Lives up to the hype of the first.
Not these 2 yet. I mean, these 2 are probably going to be great matches as well. But we're going to go into Thoren's Super Sweet Championship title match. 1-on-1. No holds barred. Not SmackDown. Freaking Survivor Series. We're going to have champion Freddy Krueger. I keep missing him like every time. Defending against the person he won the title against at SummerSlam via orders of Thoren, Blastoise. Because if Freddy Krueger defends his title here tonight, he will tie Stone Cold Steve Austin for longest championship title reign ever. He's currently at 12 weeks. Stone Cold Steve Austin held the World Heavyweight Championship for 16 weeks. So if Krueger can beat the man he beat to win it, oh, he'll be up there in best wrestlers of this Universe Mode. That might have been the best match so far, in my opinion. That's completely fair. That was a heck of a match, honestly. That had twists, turns, surprises. Because we have been dropping a little bit of frames occasionally, I'm going to throw up the copyright thing just during the loading screens. This is just because, like, if there's less moving parts during the loading screen, which is way too many moving parts on for some reason, it helps the dying frame rate, which is actually super dying now. Like, the frame rate is absolutely exploding. So hopefully the copyright logo helps to quell the dying frame rate, maybe? Did that actually ruin the frame rate somehow? Why are we losing so many frames? We good? Are we stabilizing? I think we're stabilizing frames during the loading screen. Alright, well, that was a really bad batch of, like, losing frames, but at least it happened during the loading screen, where it didn't really matter at all. So that's super good. Hopefully that doesn't happen during the match at all. Atlanta, Georgia, once again. Do they always have Atlanta, Georgia? Because I know the other one we did in an exhibition happened in Atlanta, Georgia.
The following contest is
Pop
scheduled
my shoulder
for
blade.
making his way to the ring from Ohio, weighing in at 184 pounds, the All-Star Hybrid Total Western Universal Alliance Champion, The Dream.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. The Atlanta crowd really looking forward to seeing this one.
So Freddy Krueger defending Thoren's Super Sweet Championship title belt here. Now Thoren's kind of been like out of the whole universe scene for a bit. He's been kind of like, you know, just take it as things happen, put it together, make it interesting. When I told him Freddy Krueger had the greatest win streak in universe history, and let me fact check the exact number. Sitting, I have Miss Krueger. That's real stupid. Sitting at 10-0, and that he had held his title for 12 weeks. He was like, I'm getting interested. At first, he was gonna fight Freddy Krueger, but he's like, no, I want to see how long he can hold this title. I want to see how far he can make it. Put him up against the person he beat for it in a no-holds-barred match. Anything goes. Let's see if Blastoise, another great champion, is willing to go the distance, to do whatever it takes to win that title back, and if Freddy Krueger will do whatever it takes to defend it. So that's where we stand here at Survivor Series. Blastoise versus Freddy Krueger, no holds barred for Thoren's Super Sweet Championship title belt. One of our three big matches of tonight. The last two matches being the World Heavyweight Championship and the main event, the Survivor Series elimination match for the tag titles. But we will get to those. Even if the last match was match of the night so far, hopefully every match just goes uphill from there. And we get some real barn burners here tonight. What is Blastoise numbers at? I know Blastoise has a really good record as well. Blastoise is 6-2. Remember, he was 6-0 until Freddy Krueger ended his streak to win the title. So, you know, Blastoise wants some revenge here. I don't remember what Blastoise's other loss was for. But regardless, here we go. No holds barred. Thoren's Super Sweet Championship title match. And immediately an uppercut from Blastoise. Blastoise, of course, having the size advantage here, but that didn't make much of a difference in their first showing. Float over DDT from Freddy Krueger. Who knows how tough of an opponent Blastoise can be and needs to put him away quick, locking in an armbar, trying to injure Blastoise right out of the gate. Blastoise, however, fighting through, punching Freddy Krueger hard in the head. Remember, Krueger's claw is completely illegal in this match, as are Blastoise's cannons. Anything goes. Big clothesline from Blastoise, who now continues to just stomp down on him. Picking him up, sit-out blockbuster to the Lord of Nightmares. Oh, Krueger dodging out of the way. Oh, but the headbutt from Blastoise sends him back. He's able to dodge the perfect maneuver, hitting Blastoise multiple pumps and staying back. And he's punching him again, but Blastoise catches it, slapping Krueger in the face. The disrespect goes for the Michinoku driver. Krueger getting away. Great tactical maneuver here. I'd call it the human game of chess, but neither of these guys are really human now, are they? Blastoise tossing him back down again. Picking him up, looking for a suplex. Blastoise able to take advantage of the size. Of the size advantage. This time, take advantage of the size advantage. Weird to say, but it is fitting. Head scissors into the elbows to Freddy Krueger. Blastoise now going up to the second rope. Diving forearm, but Freddy Krueger gets out of the way. Big punch to the shell of Blastoise. Goes for the dropkick. Blastoise dodges. Big punch. Oh, I think it was Keemstar that beat Blastoise in a Last Man Standing match at Halloween Havoc. With the other loss. Either way, that'll just make Blastoise even more mad as he sends him in to the steel turnbuckle and continues to knee Freddy Krueger in the face here. Into the pin now. 1, 2, and Krueger able to kick out at 2, though. So things might be looking a bit bad here for the Lord of Nightmares. Krueger, however, uppercutting Blastoise. And now, Nightmare Walker to Blastoise. Or Dreamwalker, I believe is what I called it. Oh my god, and a Phoenix Splash. And you know that's going to do damage to both of them. That landed real awkwardly. But whatever Krueger has to do to win is what he's going to try and do. One, and Blastoise kicking out at one, not even close. Big punch from Krueger. And a snap DDT. Hard impact on the mat. Standing moonsault to Blastoise. Krueger now taking a moment to rest in the corner, catch his breath, and then catch Blastoise off guard with a right hook, getting him up to his feet. Another big right hook, getting him from behind. Inverted DDT style move, and continuing to not let up on the offense of Blastoise at all, sending him over the top rope, which is completely fine. Goes for the right hook, but Blastoise reverses, getting right back into the ring. Goes for the belly-to-belly. Freddy Krueger able to toss him through, though, now just stomping hard on the Pokemon, getting him up to his feet, sending Blastoise over the top rope once again. Big punch knocks Blastoise to the outside, and then a flying spin-a-rooney landing on him as he sends Blastoise back into the ring. Some serious offense from Freddy Krueger here. A reminder there that Freddy Krueger was, of course, the winner of the best of the super small dudes. So he knows how to do some high-flying action, which he might do again. Another right hook, and another flying spin-a-rooney. There's that aerial offense of Freddy Krueger coming into play as our frame rate dies slightly, but then fixes itself. I thought he was going to do another flying spin-a-rooney there. But no, he goes up to the top rope. And a diving frog splash misses, and he lands hard on that concrete as Blastoise picks Freddy Krueger up and gets thrown to the ring by Krueger. Able to capitalize, though. Blastoise throwing Krueger into the corner. Oh, but Krueger not letting it happen, sending him right back into that corner, and that's going to do some damage. And out of nowhere, Krueger calling for the Dream Claw. No! Krueger! Inverted Canadian Destroyer to Blastoise. Oh my god. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh! And Blastoise kicking out of the inverted Canadian Destroyer. I've never seen Freddy Krueger do something like that before. He really is doing whatever it takes. Calling now for Blastoise to get up to his feet. And a springboard knee, which Blastoise dodges. But Krueger catches him with a Dreamwalker anyway. Stomping him hard in the face now. Krueger looking for another big move. Step up Enziguri, taking Blastoise to the ground. Krueger now getting Blastoise up to his feet. Snapmare. Big kick, which Blastoise dodges. Turning Freddy Krueger around, sending him into the corner. Could we be seeing a Bubble Buster here? No, Krueger knows what to expect and is able to stop him. Krueger calling for Blastoise to get up. He wants to finish this now, punching him hard. Another inverted DDT style move. Standing moonsault. And a big kick to the shell. Dunk's having nightmares, probably caused by Freddy Krueger. Poor heckin' Bubby. Trying to snap the turtling arm of Blastoise. As these two men continue to fight it out. But Blastoise able to get through, punching Krueger hard in the face once again. Krueger now sending Blastoise into the corner. Oh, big slash from that claw to the back of Blastoise, sending him into the other corner, which Blastoise pushes him out of. Big punch from Krueger. Goes for another big punch. Blastoise reversing this time. Big swipe there. Snap suplex to Freddy Krueger. And Blastoise plays up to the crowd, looking to put an end to the reign of the Lord of Nightmares, trying to make the kids safe once again. Goes for the neck breaker on Freddy Krueger. Blastoise goes for the stomp. Krueger rolls out of the way. Oh my god! And out of nowhere, Krueger picks him up. Go to sleep to Blastoise. As we see Krueger now circling Blastoise. But Blastoise not allowing him to land that Dream Claw and kicking him in the knee. Goes for a kick again. Oh my god! The spinning kick busts Krueger open off the reversal, but Krueger not hesitating to take Blastoise right back down. Krueger continuing to stomp on Blastoise. Knows he has to do even more damage if he wants to put him away. Into the pin though. 1, 2. Oh! I was about to say maybe he didn't need to do more damage, but Blastoise able to kick out. And now Krueger looking for that Dream Claw. Oh, and Blastoise saw it coming and was able to fight out of it. Picking Krueger up, but Krueger fights out, punching him hard in the back. Inverted DDT, busting the back of Blastoise's head open. That could be a concussion right there. Snapmare. Followed by several elbows to the shoulder blade and head of Blastoise. Into the pin. 1, 2, and Blastoise still kicking out. As now Blastoise double leg takedown to Krueger. Looking for an opportunity here. And Krueger not going to let him get that opportunity. Kicking out the knee. This has been a back and forth contest from the very beginning. But Krueger looking to change it as he picks Blastoise up once again for the GTS. The go to sleep to Blastoise. Standing moonsault. Krueger now rolling him over. Still not done with him. But Blastoise wanting to be done with Freddy Krueger. Kicking him to the ground. Goes for the big stomp to the back of Krueger's head. Both these men busted open, giving it everything they've got, putting their lives on the line. Haven't even done anything that requires this to be a no-holds-barred match because they don't need to. Snap DDT from Blastoise. They're keeping this a fair match as Freddy Krueger hypes up the crowd, stomping down on Blastoise. He's looking for that Dream Claw. He's looking to finish Blastoise off for good, and he's got the Dream Claw locked in. He's trying to kill Blastoise. The Dream Claw could put him away. Is the ref gonna call off this match with the Dream Claw locked in? Blastoise is struggling, fighting for his life. Every last bit of air struggling from Blastoise. Is that it? No, no! Blastoise has broken out of the Dream Claw, fighting him off, and Krueger still going right at him, sending him into the corner, not surprised in the slightest. They've faced each other in the past. Krueger knows what Blastoise can do, and Blastoise is going to show him anyway. Belly-to-belly suplex. Blastoise now rolling Krueger over. Has him by the leg, but Krueger fighting back, kicking him to the ground. Krueger now. Oh, he's getting real ready. He's getting hyped up. He's using his ninja arts in the dreamscape. Kicking Blastoise hard in the face. Is he going to go for a second Dream Claw after Blastoise just got out of the other? He is. He got the Dream Claw locked in again. I don't think there's any way Blastoise is getting out of this one. Blastoise fighting with all of his might. The second Dream Claw locked in. And that's it. The ref has to call it. The ref has to call it to save Blastoise's life. And Krueger lets him go. Krueger retains his... not Fine Master. I keep saying Fine Master. Krueger retains Thoren's Super Sweet Championship title belt, bringing his record to 11-0. Still the greatest win streak of universe history. Absolutely incredible match here tonight. Blastoise gave it everything he had, but Krueger was still just too strong. And I can't wait to see what Thoren's plans are after he hears of this news of Krueger beating Blastoise once again. What lies in wait for Freddy Krueger at our next event in the future? In the future in general, who knows? Nonetheless, Freddy Krueger standing tall, still Thoren's Super Sweet Championship title holder. I forgot to make this a title match, but it doesn't matter because he won anyway. Whoops! Goodness. Let's get a drink once again. Pop right back into universe mode. It's time now for our co-main events. First off, we have the World Heavyweight Championship match. The champion Kurt Angle defending his title against the man often imitated, never eliminated, better than perfect, Curtis Axel, being accompanied by his tag team partner, a true Bo-lever, Bo Dallas. So to give you some fun facts about both of these men, Kurt Angle, what is his record? What is Kurt Angle's record? Kurt Angle is 2-0. He beat John Cena on a Raw, and he won the title in his debut match. He actually won the first ever War Games match. Curtis Axel, sitting at 0-1, having lost whatever his other singles match was. So honestly, that may seem like Kurt Angle has the advantage, and I would say it does say he has the advantage, but you never know for sure. Things could very well turn around, especially with Curtis Axel bringing Bo Dallas to ringside. Normally, no one brings a tag team partner to ringside. It seems like Curtis Axel doesn't care. Curtis Axel is not in this for the sport. I'll continue my statement after Lynn Garcia talks.
Is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But to say Curtis Axel isn't particularly too interested in a fair fight. He just wants that World Heavyweight Championship that he feels like he's rightfully owned after winning the biggest match of the summer in 2K17. So Axel and Dallas, but he has to be careful. He doesn't want to get disqualified. Champion's advantage if Axel gets disqualified due to Bo Dallas. That just means Kurt Angle retains the title. And Axel definitely does not want that. That being said, Axel now waiting patiently to see what happens. Kurt Angle coming out World Heavyweight Champion. Good match. Blasters and Krueger was in fact a good match. Very good indeed. Kurt Angle coming out the World Heavyweight Champion and his gold medal, which he won, of course, with a broken freaking neck. Dunk's sleeping well for this match, but he may wake up when things get heated as Curtis Axel takes on Kurt Angle, the Olympic gold medalist, versus Better Than Perfect. Let's let Lillian Garcia, I assume, take it soon. I assume she's going to introduce both people, hold up the title and everything. Yep, here we go. World Heavyweight Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 228 pounds, Curtis Axel. Introducing the champion from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Kurt Angelo.
Alright. This could be a heck of a match, or it could literally be one person killing the other. I think it could go either way, to be honest with you. I think we all agree on that it's going to be one or the other. I guess it could just suck. I don't know. But that's not the way to treat a co-main event. Curtis Axel Fan Club President, right there in the third row. She better get ready to see her man win the World Heavyweight Championship. And here we go, right off the bat, Curtis Axel throwing Kurt Angle into the corner, trying to take advantage, sending him to the outside, trying to injure him. Curtis Axel going off the rails, immediately taking Angle out to the concrete. Axel now throwing Angle on to the concrete here, goes for the stomp. And Angle clotheslining Curtis Axel. And now Angle slamming his arm into the ground once again, getting him up, but Axel just keeps flipping him over. Axel now wrenching the head of Kurt Angle, trying to do some serious damage here.
What, if anything, can he do to
Wrenching it
overcome
real
the
hard.
champion?
If this ends in a double countout, Axel doesn't get the championship. If it ends in a countout at all, Axel doesn't get the championship. Angle kicking Axel in the face. Angle running back to the ring. Angle doesn't care if it ends in a countout. Oh, he does! He wants to put Axel away for sure. Not let there be any doubt whatsoever who the better wrestler is, and I gotta respect Kurt Angle for that. And I know Curtis Axel's happy about not being counted out there, since he was the one that threw Angle out here in the first place, as he continues to beat Angle down on the outside. Throwing him at the ramp. What is Curtis Axel doing? Does Curtis Axel not care about the championship? Axel elbowing Angle in the head repeatedly now. Axel slamming his arm down. But Angle reversing. Sending Axel to the ground. Angle reversing once again. Bo Dallas stopping Angle from making it back into the ring as Axel runs. Bumps into him. It's a double countout. The match has been made a double countout. Unbelievable. And what? I'm getting word. I'm getting word now from Triple H that this is the World Heavyweight Championship match at Survivor Series, and it's not going to end on a double countout. I do want to restart this match. And here we go. The match has been reset. Curtis Axel now grabbing Kurt Angle once again, sending him into the corner, picking Angle up, and a big sidewalk slam to Kurt Angle. Axel now taunting the crowd. I wouldn't be taunting considering you just got yourself WQ'd. I would taunt after that incredible snap arm drag. Axel getting Angle right back up, and Angle just arm drags Curtis Axel. Now Angle grabs him. Suplex to Curtis Axel. Now Axel getting elbowed in the head repeatedly by Kurt Angle. We see Angle now stomping down hard on him. Going for a move here. No. Axel elbowing Angle in the gut and a big boot to the Olympic gold medalist. Axel's probably, aside from the fact that it gives him another shot at the title, Axel's probably happy that this match was restarted. He probably knew this match would be restarted, which is why he got counted out in the first place, because it allowed him to do some damage to Angle on the outside, and Angle just dodges him, sending him right outside the ring. And I'll be straight with you. If Angle would have gotten into the ring and only Axel would have been counted out, the match would have ended there, and that would have been it, because we would have had a winner. But Bo Dallas saved Axel's shot at the title by getting Kurt Angle counted out as well. As Angle now continues to stomp on Axel at the outside, picking him up. Another big knee and kick. Angle now the one beating up Axel on the outside of the ring as Axel punches him in the gut. A float over DDT to Kurt Angle as Axel makes it back into the ring. Axel getting pumped up. Bo Dallas picking Angle up, trying to distract him. I don't really know why. We did an 8 count there, but it allows Curtis Axel to get a quick kick in, but Angle punching him hard. And a massive back-to-belly suplex from Kurt Angle. Now getting hyped up. Kurt Angle talking trash to Bo Dallas. As we see Axel now picking him up, sending Angle back into the electric chair drop. Dragging him back now. Elbow drop to Angle. Another big kick. Big punch from Kurt Angle. Angle throwing Axel aside. Ducking. Oh, clothesline from Angle. As Angle now makes his way up to the top rope, looking for a big move, calling for Axel to stand up. Diving crossbody to Curtis Axel as Angle stomps him in the head and continues to stomp on him. Angle getting Axel up now. Oh, but Angle reversing, Irish whipping him into the ropes, bumping into him. He goes for a sidewalk slam, but Angle backflips out of it with the chocolate pudding on his face as he picks Curtis Axel up, gutbuster. There's a steel chair in the ring. Bo Dallas threw a steel chair in the ring. Kurt Angle doesn't seem to notice it, neither does the ref. I don't even know if Curtis Axel notices it. since he was getting beat up when the steel chair was thrown in. Big right hook from Kurt Angle. Side inverted Russian leg sweep to Curtis Axel. As Angle now rolls him over. Big stomp to Axel's knee. Oh my god. Single leg boss crab. I thought he was going for the angle lock. Curtis Axel needs to hurry and make it to the rope. If he can just fight a little bit more, he can get out of this single leg Boston crab. But he's going to have to try real hard, and he's able to fight out of it anyway. Kicking Angle onto the chair. You know, that's going to hurt his back a little bit, which Axel takes advantage of by kicking him hard in the ribs. Axel now stomping him down. Getting Angle up, but Angle elbows him. The ref sees the chair and is going to remove it from the ring. Smart move by the ref. Axel trying to play carefully here, kicking Angle in the gut. Snapmare to Kurt Angle. Drop kick to Kurt's back. Axel able to take advantage here now. Big right hook. Getting him from behind. What is this move called? Either way, he turned into a leg sweep. I know Jinder calls it the claw, but I don't remember what it's actually called. I think it's the... No, because the camel clutch is the accolade. Big punch from Kurt Angle allows him to get back up to his feet. Angle grabbed from behind, hitting him with massive German suplex, showing Curtis Axel why he is the Olympic gold medalist. Axel has been turned inside out. Bo Dallas distracting Kurt Angle. And a time like this could be real bad for Angle. Axel's made it back up to his feet. He runs in! Spinning neck breaker to Kurt Angle. Axel now. Big boy elbow drop to Kurt Angle. And he taunts to the crowd, knowing that that's why Bo Dallas is here to help. Welcome Sherman twins to the stream. As Angle able to fight back up. Backbreaker to Curtis Axel. Here for the World Heavyweight Championship. Axel sweeping out Angle's leg. Big elbow drop once again. Axel getting him right back up. And a belly-to-belly suplex to the Olympic gold medalist, showing he can do some Olympics of his own. Axel goes for the drop kick, but Angle is able to dodge out of the way. Center of the ring now. Angle. Snap suplex to Curtis Axel. Often imitated, never eliminated. Angle looking for that angle slam on Curtis Axel. Will he connect? No, goes for a... Oh my god! What was that? Like an inverted neck breaker to the pin, but Bo Dallas is distracting the ref. And Kurt Angle can't believe it that Bo Dallas is interfering once again. As we see a camel clutch now locked in to Curtis Axel. The ref not going to be distracted by Bo Dallas again this time. Axel flailing to try and escape. Bo Dallas looking horrified for his tag team partner here. But Axel able to fight back. Dropping Angle on the ground and just kicking him in the head. Curtis Axel kneeing Angle hard in the back. Axel now continuing to roll Angle over. What is Axel planning here? Big elbow drop to the knee of Kurt Angle. Trying to injure him maybe so that he can't lift Axel up for that Olympic slam, that Angle slam. Diving double axe handle. Really injuring the knees of Kurt Angle. Maybe Axel's planning to lock in the Angle lock himself. Oh, but Angle's got him. And out of nowhere, into an armbar, trying to break the arm of Curtis Axel. Axel fighting as hard as he can to try and get out of this. Bo Dallas doesn't seem concerned. Oh, God. He didn't seem concerned until he saw Axel's arm. Then he got real shocked himself. Axel kicks Angle in the head. And a big face buster to Kurt Angle. Axel now getting hyped up in the corner, looking to win that World Heavyweight Championship. Goes for a big kick to the ribs, but misses. Well, he missed his second shot, though. I don't really know what Axel's planning here. Waiting for Angle to get up, and Angle reverses with an arm drag. He's got Axel up now. Big standing flapjack to Mr. Better Than Perfect. Angle now sending Axel into the corner. Spinning him around. Oh, but Axel not gonna let it happen. Sending Kurt Angle back into the turnbuckle. Irish whipping him into another one. Massive splash, laying Angle flat on the ground. Now neck or snapmare to Kurt Angle and a sit-out blockbuster. That's going to do some damage to the already once broken neck of the Olympic gold medalist. 1, 2. Oh, and Curtis Axel, less than a second away from winning the World Heavyweight Championship. He is in disbelief, and he's looking to put Kurt Angle away here now as he grabs Angle and connects with the McGillicudder Cutter. That's what Kurt Angle hit earlier. He was trying to put Axel away with his own move into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Curtis Axel, he's the Curtis Axel is the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my God, he's actually done it. With no small help of Bo Dallas, who of course played a pivotal role, and that's where we saw Kurt Angle hit the McGillicudder Cutter on Axel, which I didn't even realize at first. Bo Dallas was pivotal in Curtis Axel walking away with the World Heavyweight Championship here tonight. Unbelievable new World Heavyweight Championship, and it is Curtis freaking Axel, often imitated, never eliminated. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. And my boys, your new World Heavyweight Champion. Something he feels like he rightfully deserves, standing here atop this mountain. Now I am gonna throw up. That's the wrong one. Ignore the red square. No, ignore that. Get rid of the red square. So, hi Tech Boy Sonu, welcome to the stream. You came in just in time for the last match. I'm putting up the copyright symbol, by the way, just to try and save any dying frames so they don't die during our inevitably very long main event. As I get ready to move on here. Did not see that coming. Good match. I wasn't ready for Curtis Axel to win, but he deserved it. Even if he played a little dirty, he still earned it in the end. Oh, I've done a heckin' bamboozle now. I've messed something up. Ignore the copyright screen. We're not going into the match. I've done a little bit of a mistake. Everything will be right in the end. I've just made a wee bit of a whoopsie, let me tell you. So ignore the fact that there is a loading screen up right now. We're not going into the main event just yet. We'll get there in a second. Consider this a temporary break as I scratch Dunks' tummy and he opens his eyes like, why have you woken me up, old man? We have to sit through this whole loading screen just for me to cancel out of a match. Gosh darn it. Welcome, Juno Bem, to the stream. Please ignore the giant copyright screen on the stream. I've messed something up. I will be fixing it very shortly. We're about to go into our main event here at Survivor Series. Curtis Axel has just won the World Heavyweight Championship. No, actually skip all of this that I've accidentally started. Please. Please help. Why does it take 8 button presses to skip entrances? I hate this. I hate everything. Skip. That literally was like 9 things I did just skip. Alright, well let's just go ahead and get the heck out of here. Alright. Ready now for our main event. Ready to jump on in.
On to the next. Singles action on tap right now.
Okay.
In a match of epic proportions.
We're ready to go. Entrance is on. Let's change that. Let's start it up. Let's take this copyright screen off now.
And coming up next is a contest where things.
Oh God, what have I done? I've hit something on OBS. Oh no.
We have a team led by.
There we go. We're up and ready. We're up and ready to go for our main event here.
Oh man, this one is sure to not disappoint.
Our final match of Survivor Series, traditional elimination Survivor Series match. We have the tag team champions Machoke and Lesnar with their friend Dusty Rhodes defending the title against the Legacy of Smack, Robbie Rotten, Shaquille O'Neal, and Guzma. The fact that there's 2 Pokemon characters in this are completely coincidental. I'm gonna be straight with you. That thing I messed up, you're gonna hate me for this. I was trying to cash in AJ Styles' Money in the Bank on Curtis Axel by restarting the match. Which, now that I think about it, wouldn't have worked. It would have cashed in on Kurt Angle. So I'm kind of glad it didn't work. But that's what happened. Yeah, there was nothing copyright right now. I mean, there's tons of copyrighted music and stuff. I also realized game audio is off right now. Let me turn that back on. I had the copyright screen up to try and hide the fact I was trying to cash in Money in the Bank. Actually, like, as soon as I turned the audio on, a bunch of frames started dying, so if we could, like, get that fixed before we start. Alright, frames have stopped dying. Normally I just use the copyright screen whenever I get a bunch of whenever I get a bunch of frames dropping, because it has less moving pictures on the frame when I have that image up, and it helps it out. But, for that instance, I was trying to cover up a Money in the Bank cash-in, which is not happening. So, more than likely, the Money in the Bank cash-in will end up happening on a random Raw when I'm not doing commentary. And we'll just be like, oh, great. AJ Styles is probably the champion now. Maybe it'll be on Curtis Axel, maybe it won't. I usually leave it up to random, but I thought this would have been a really funny time since Curtis Axel lost the title originally due to a Money in the Bank cash-in. But we'll just let Axel go ahead and continue defending it. Oh, scratchy dunker bun. Kurt Angle did not hold that title for long, let me tell you. Oh, scratchy dunks. Ready for the main event. Tag team titles. Speaking of which, I don't believe it will actually say the tag team titles are on the line. I don't think it would let me put them on the line for this match. But just know, even if they don't say that it's on the line, the tag team titles are on the line. We're ready to get into this. This is going to be main event, probably longest match of the night, if we're being honest. Because momentum is set to slow, and it is, of course, a Survivor Series. 6-man elimination tag match. Traditional, of course. Dunks was like, goodness, traditional. What's the not traditional? It's the one where you kick them in the wiener, constantly. Alright. Jumping right into this? Or are they announcing that it's for the tag titles? I don't know, there's no Lillian Garcia in the ring, so it's real. Hello, Christian. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the main event of Survivor Series. We have our tag team champions coming out. Machoke and Lesnar going to team with Dusty Rhodes here in the main event of Survivor Series. We've just seen Curtis Axel defeat Kurt Angle to become the new World Heavyweight Champion, which is just like, what the heck? Wild. Let's talk about what. Did you just say what? Are you saying what to Curtis Axel defending, beating Kurt Angle? Or are you saying what to Machoke and Lesnar as the tag champions?
From Austin, Texas.
Because let me tell you, both are pretty weird. You realize that the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, good friend of Lesnar and Machoke, was Machoke's original pick to be a tagging partner to go for that tag title shot. However, he eventually decided to go with Lesnar. I think it's worked out great. But when they needed to call in someone for Survivor Series, they knew just who to call. Good old Dusty Rhodes. And as a reminder, their opponent's Legacy of Smack. If Legacy of Smack lose this match, they will not get another tag title shot as long as Machoke and Lesnar are champion. Why? Why what? Why did Curtis Axel beat Kurt Angle? Why is Dusty Rhodes with the tag champs? Why is Machoke here? There's a lot of questions, let's be honest. There's a ton of questions. But here's 3 more questions coming out right now. It's Robbie Rotten, Curtis Axel. It's Robbie Rotten, Guzman, and Shaquille O'Neal. I didn't give them a tag entrance. I actually really regret it. I really wish I had given them a tag entrance. Or a trio entrance, I should say. They have a tag entrance when just 2 of them come out. But they don't have an entrance for all 3, and I feel like I've let myself down for not doing that.
television show in history. Yeah,
Sleepy Dunk sleeping well.
Truthfully, a
They're looking real serious, these super villains here. They want those tag titles, and they know it's now or never. Sheamus 515 was a terrible idea. I hated that entire storyline. I loved that Sheamus beat him, but it was very predictable. And the storyline was very stupid. But that's besides the point. It was like 2 years ago or something? Yeah, it was 2015. Final match of the night. Oh my god, it's almost midnight. What the hell? That makes sense. I started at like 9 o'clock. Oh my god. I'm like mad that it's midnight because I have work in the morning. Ah! Today was like one of the 4 days off I get this month, and I just wasted it because a ton of stupid shit kept happening. Gizmo, what is this? What is this entrance? Alright, here we go. Machoke leading the charge here against Robbie Rotten. Robbie Rotten, the team leader of Legacy of Smack. I don't really think Machoke, Lesnar, and Dusty Rhodes really have a leader. And immediately, this flying move to Machoke. Crazy athleticism by Robbie Rotten. Trying to break Machoke's leg already. Machoke fighting back, elbowing him hard in the head. Going for a stiff kick into a jawbreaker on Robbie Rotten. Goes for the belly-to-belly suplex. Robbie Rotten just repeatedly punching Machoke in the head, wanting those tag titles. Another jawbreaker from Machoke, who just deadlift suplexes him hard onto the ground. Machoke now making the tag to Brock Lesnar as they continue to beat in Robbie Rotten, who's fighting back now. And Lesnar just throws him hard to the ground. Robbie Rotten continuing to fight back, punching him hard. Big flying forearm. And Robbie Rotten taunting over the fallen beast, Brock Lesnar. Going for the #1 elbow drop. And that's going to do some serious damage. That might stop the heart of Brock Lesnar. It's Robbie Rotten now. Is he already calling? Why does he already have a finisher? Why is Robbie Rotten hitting the Sporta-Flop already? Right out of the gate, into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Lesnar is out after the Sporta-Flop. I didn't realize, because the momentum was set to slow, I didn't realize Robbie Rotten had a finisher already. Lesnar, however, tossing Robbie Rotten aside, tagging in Dusty Rhodes. They see they can't mess around here. Legacy of Smack are in it to win it. Dusty Rhodes hitting Robbie Rotten hard and sending him into the steel ring post. Dusty Rhodes doing whatever he can to help his friends retain their titles. Pull out powerbomb to Robbie Rotten as Dusty Rhodes drags him center of the ring, goes for the pin. 1. Oh no, just a 1 count. Chaos not quite broken out. A little bit chaos, small amount of chaos. As we see everything working out now. Robbie Rotten making the tag to Shaquille O'Neal, the muscle of the group. Going up against Dusty Rhodes. Oh, and Robbie Rotten able to help Shaq there. But Dusty Rhodes still doing some damage. The ref telling Robbie Rotten to get out of there. And he does. As we see a side Russian leg sweep to Shaq. Just a reminder, this match brought to you by Soda Shack. Soda Shack, give me a Shack and I'll smack you back. Soda Shack. Big punch by Dusty Rhodes. And this entire event, of course, also brought to you by Jeepers Creepers 3 on Sci-Fi, October 28th. Neither of these are actual sponsors. I feel like with Soda Shack, I don't have to say that, but, you know, Jeepers Creepers is a real thing that we were talking about earlier. I wish they would sponsor me. I wish Soda Shack would sponsor me. Just send me Soda Shack. And another big bionic elbow into the pin as Robbie Rotten distracts the ref. Oh my god, and Machoke just lays waste to both the referee and Guzma. As Lesnar now beating up Shaq, who just sits up. Dusty Rhodes hitting him from behind. The teamwork on Shaq is very smart here. He's a big dude that needs to be taken out. Oh my god, super kick by Shaq. Makes the tag now to Guzma? Is he going to? No, he's not making the tag. Dusty Rhodes grabbing him from behind, raking the back of Shaquille O'Neal. Dusty Rhodes not afraid to fight a little dirty, big elbow. And a swinging neck breaker from Shaq. Or to Shaq, I'm sorry, from Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes now taking him to the center of the ring, picking Shaquille O'Neal up and just slamming him down, his legs getting caught up in the ropes. Big punch from Dusty Rhodes, grabbing him from behind, side suplex to the athlete, tagging in Machoke now. One half of our tag champions into the pin. 1, 2, no, not even a 1 count. Shaq kicking out. But we can't be surprised by that as Machoke knees the referee once again. Machoke looking for a springboard or going to the top rope or something. I don't really know what Machoke was planning there. A little bit of chaos is broken out here. Machoke kicking Shaq hard in the ribs, going for a kick again. Shaq punching him hard in the back. Looking for maybe going for a choke slam. Machoke not going to allow it to happen. Goes for the body slam. Shaq stomping him and kicking him in the knee. Messing up his shoulder blade. Oh my god. Nothing but net. Shaq taking out Machoke. Oh, Machoke able to kick out. I forget what I call that move when Shaq just like drops him. I had a name for it. Belly to belly suplex to Shaquille O'Neal. The O'Nealinator. Now, oh my god. Getting Shaquille O'Neal trapped in those vital throws. This is going to be some serious damage to a third of the legacy of Smack. We've yet to see Guzma in this match at all, which makes sense. Guzma's not really much of a fighter. Doesn't get used a ton. It's usually Robbie Rotten and Shaq doing the heavy lifting. Oh no. They're going for that 3-man fighting Z move. Shaq in serious danger here. Dusty Rhodes is even getting in on that action. And look at that rope go through Machoke's chest, the stomach area. This would be the stomach. And they're just still beating down Shaq. There's nothing. Look at his arms. His arms are like losing power and deflating from the pain. And they're going to send the biggest big boy on their team at him. Look at those Lesnar hip thrusts as Dusty Rhodes crashes in to Shaq. Into the pin. 1, 2. Guzma able to break it up, able to weasel his way through Machoke and Lesnar. Shaq now able to turn things around. Throwing Dusty Rhodes to the ground. Oh, and he's calling for it. He's gonna dunk on Dusty Rhodes. He's got him. And he just dunked on Dusty Rhodes. Lesnar distracting the ref. Shaq dragging Dusty Rhodes center of the ring into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Dusty Rhodes able to kick out even after getting dunked on and Machoke sent flying by Robbie Rotten. All 3 of them beating up the American Dream now. And you know, Lesnar and Machoke got to feel bad about that. Dusty Rhodes may have signed up for this, but it's not even his tag titles, yet he's going through this hell to help out his friends. Sending Shaq back into the corner now. Shaq has been through so much. And he's about to put Dusty Rhodes through so much. The big hip slam by Shaq, sending him flying over to Shaq's side of the ring. As now Shaq makes the tag to Guzma. This is Guzma's debut in Universe mode. Into the pin. 1, 2. And Dusty Rhodes kicks out still. Machoke grabbing Guzma. Goes for the exploder suplex, but Robbie Rotten able to save his partner. Dusty Rhodes sitting to the corner now. Guzma Irish whipping him into the other corner. Machoke needs to get out of the ring. Oh, and the great DDT sitting Guzma into the corner there. Oh, and a snoot by Dusty Rhodes. And the bionic elbow. It was actually more of a headbutt. Now Dusty Rhodes hyping up the crowd, a real fan favorite here. Guzma trying to crawl away. Dusty Rhodes going for the stomp. Guzma instead Irish whipping him. And another DDT to Guzma. Dusty Rhodes is on fire here, calling for his finisher on Guzma. Oh, and once again the bionic elbow. Dragging him center of the ring into the pin. 1, 2, and Guzma still able to kick out though, which is good for him as his partners were currently incapacitated. Lesnar taking a cheap shot on Guzma, then taunting, ref telling him to get out of the ring. Smart move by the ref. Don't want this turning into a complete gangbang. Dusty Rhodes now finally making a tag to Machoke, and I think that's going to be real bad for Guzma. Oh, but maybe not. Hitting the jawbreaker on Machoke, doing some damage. Massive clothesline to Machoke, and then a springboard leg drop. Guzma might be able to turn this around as Guzma picks Machoke up. Diving crossbody. He's beating him up. Oh, he's using beat up. That's Guzma's favorite move. Beat up. Shoulder tackle by Machoke. Now I'm getting Guzma right back up. Taking him over to the corner. Guzma not going to get caught in that Z move. Oh, but Lesnar's going to sucker punch him, and that's going to allow Machoke to grab him. Machoke and Lesnar now performing a tag team maneuver here. And they're working together to show Guzma their own type of beat up. Throwing Guzma to the outside for some reason. And Lesnar just knocks him out. Machoke following after him now. Lesnar might want to get out of the ring. Ref doesn't seem to care right now while Guzma's on the outside. Lesnar following him. Could they be trying to get Guzma counted out? Guzma goes to fight Lesnar on the outside. This is not a smart move. Lesnar's not the legal man. Guzma can be counted out here, and Machoke will still be in the ring. No, Lesnar is the legal man. I'm an idiot. I forgot they made the tag team maneuver. As we see Guzma now go for the power bomb, but Lesnar reverses. Could we see a double count out once again? Big stomp by Lesnar, getting Guzma up, wrenching his head. We could see both men eliminated here. I don't know what the count's at. It could be very high. Lesnar still not worried about getting to the ring. He might just be worried about getting rid of Guzma. Jawbreaker by Guzma. Oh, into a German suplex. Lesnar running. Can he make it? Lesnar makes it back to the ring. I don't know what the count's at, but you have to imagine Guzma's not going to make it. Guzma's gone. They've eliminated Guzma via count out, and Lesnar's still in it. That's going to be a huge blow to the legacy of Smack. I was going to say Lesnar for Guzma is a pretty, like, one-sided trade. Huge advantage to legacy of Smack there, but no, they just lose Guzma instead after that released German suplex on the entrance ramp. So now, it's your basic match that you would see with legacy of Smack, them versus the tag champs, except also Dusty Rhodes is there. So they are at a sole disadvantage now. Big knee to the face of Lesnar, though. Maybe they can turn around. We saw CM Punk turn it around from a 2-1 disadvantage. 1, 2. Oh, and Lesnar kicking out. If Punk can turn it around, I could see Shaq or Robbie Rotten turning it around as well. Ooh, stretchy dunks. Stretchy dunks indeed. Robbie Rotten now picking Lesnar up. Going for a suplex, but Lesnar reverses into a suplex of his own. Lesnar now really slamming down on the arms of Robbie Rotten. Legacy of Smack came in here like a ball of fire, really wanting to win those tag titles, but it looks like they may fall short here. Jawbreaker. Oh, into a massive arm drag to Brock Lesnar. Now trying to hyperextend the arm. You can't throw suplexes if your arm's broken. Dusty Rhodes going after Robbie Rotten, but the ref telling him to get out. Big face buster once again onto the knee of Robbie Rotten. The villain, Mr. Number 1. And Lesnar now kneeing Robbie Rotten in the face. Oh, and Robbie Rotten fighting back, punching Lesnar in the gut. What's he going for here? Massive power bomb into the pin. 1, 2, into the Boston Crab. Can Shaq stop Dusty Rhodes from breaking it up? He doesn't need to. Machoke fights out of it.
This is an undying will to succeed.
Machoke and Robbie Rotten still giving it everything they've got. Robbie Rotten back up to his feet. I don't really know where Machoke is. Kind of got lost in all that chaos. Oh, there he is. Getting back into the ring for some reason. Robbie Rotten going for the pin on Machoke. I mean, on Lesnar. 1, 2. And Lesnar was able to kick out right before Dusty Rhodes would have broken it up. Dusty Rhodes trying to take some cheap shots on Robbie Rotten. He's going to regret that as he's sent into the corner. Fireman toss to Lesnar. Big backhand. And another face buster. You have to imagine Lesnar might have a broken nose as Shaq takes out Dusty Rhodes. Robbie Rotten going for the pin. 1, 2, and Lesnar still kicking out of it, not giving up the tag titles that easily. And I believe this will also make Lesnar and Machoke longest reigning, I mean, they're already the longest reigning tag champions. Longest reigning champions along with Krueger. Alright, we're actually, like, we're losing frames super fast. So I hate to interrupt the match, but we're going to put this up for a second. We're going to let the frame rate fix itself. You have something to get off your chest, Elijah Catching. We'll go right ahead. Wow, it seems like the dying frame rate has been fixed. We can jump right into this. I apologize for that.
Seen that executed.
It happens occasionally, especially late at night. My internet just craps out a bit when that happens. Lesnar calling for the F5 on Robbie Rotten. Dusty Rhodes runs in to take out Shaq. He connects with the F5 directly into the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, Robbie Rotten staying in it. He doesn't want to lose the title shot yet. And Lesnar calling for another F5. Picking Robbie Rotten up and hitting the F5 once again. Directly into the pin. 1. Oh. Lesnar decided he wasn't done yet. He didn't want it to end that way. Jawbreaker to Lesnar. Big punt forearm, I think, from Robbie Rotten. I don't know why Lesnar didn't keep him down for the pin, but I guess he decided he wanted to put him away with more than that. I don't know if out of respect or hatred. Who knows? Robbie Rotten continuing to work Lesnar in the sport of flop. It may have been a bad move by Robbie Rotten. I mean, it may have been a bad move by Lesnar to not put away Robbie Rotten when he had the chance. Dragging Lesnar center of the ring into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Dusty Rhodes able to save it just barely. The crowd goes absolutely wild.
He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
As Lesnar getting up to his feet now. Oh, Robbie Rotten just takes out Dusty Rhodes for seemingly no reason and gets caught by a released German suplex for his efforts. Lesnar now getting Robbie Rotten up, and he's going to take Robbie Rotten all the way to Suplex City as the crowd goes absolutely nuts. I'm sorry to hear that, Elijah Catching. I don't really know what to say to you, though. Not really good. I'm not a good person in terms of advice, as Lesnar goes flying over the top rope by Robbie Rotten. That's going to do some serious damage to the Beast Incarnate. Oh, and a big elbow drop on the outside. Robbie Rotten just showing off. Very cocky for someone who almost was already eliminated from this match. And Lesnar, fireman tossing Robbie Rotten out. A big punch. Oh, and Lesnar tossing Robbie Rotten once again. Another massive punch. And that big spinning Hurricane Rana to Lesnar from Robbie Rotten. Can't really tell what the ref count is at. About to see the next time he puts his hands up. Robbie Rotten getting Lesnar up. Oh, he threw him in the ring. It doesn't matter. Oh, he was at like an 8 count or something. Oh, and Robbie Rotten taunting Lesnar now. Kicking him hard in the back. Going for the pin. Ref taking a moment to figure out where he is, and Dusty Rhodes has already broken it up. Dusty Rhodes has been a great member of this team so far. They clearly picked the right partner to help them out here as Lesnar throws Robbie Rotten aside. Going for the head scissors elbows. Robbie Rotten able to sneak his way out from between the legs. Juking around. Oh, and the Sporta-Flop. I think Lesnar was going to go for the F5. But Robbie Rotten caught him with the Sporta-Flop. 1, 2.
And Shaq was unable to stop Dusty Rhodes.
So Brock Lesnar still in it even after the Sporta-Flop as he hits the arm drag on Robbie Rotten. Robbie Rotten now shoulder tackle to Lesnar. Getting him up. Massive suplex to the Beast Incarnate. And another big elbow drop.
Not followed by taunting this time.
As Lesnar throws him aside. Getting Robbie Rotten right back up. Massive punch which Robbie Rotten reverses with a right hook of his own. And another Sporta-Flop to Lesnar. Into the pin. 1, 2. Dusty Rhodes got taken out this time. Oh, but Lesnar kicks out. Still in it. Now elbowing Robbie Rotten. And Lesnar side suplex, landing Robbie Rotten on his head. That's going to do some damage. I'm amazed Lesnar hasn't tried to tag out as Robbie Rotten kicks him aside. Robbie Rotten now trying to injure the arm of Brock Lesnar. Continuing to stomp down on him. Getting him up to his feet. No, big punch. Another big punch. Lesnar now. Snap suplex to the villain. Robbie Rotten. 1, 2. Robbie Rotten kicking out at 2. The crowd going nuts. They don't want to see this match in just yet. But Lesnar does. And he's about to put Robbie Rotten away with a third F5. Oh, but Machoke accidentally knocks him off of the F5. So Lesnar gonna try for that F5 once again. Picking Robbie Rotten up. This time, Machoke ruins it again. Machoke, in his panic to stop Shaq, keeps knocking Robbie Rotten out of the F5. To the point that Dusty Rhodes is now having to come in and help Lesnar. Robbie Rotten kicking Lesnar in the face. Center of the ring. Side suplex, tossing Robbie Rotten on his head once again. Lesnar's done. Lesnar's going to make the tag to Dusty Rhodes. Tired of going for the F5 only to get broken up by Machoke, who's not going to make the tag Dusty Rhodes. He says, Lesnar just tagged you in, go do something. Double axe handle to Robbie Rotten. Seems like maybe our tag champs could be falling apart here, which would be good for Legacy of Smack, but it might be a little too late. Into the pin here. 1, 2. No, Robbie Rotten still kicking out. Big kick from Dusty Rhodes. Turns around, hits Robbie Rotten. Irish whipping him into the turnbuckle. And what's he planning? I don't know. As Robbie Rotten counters, hits Dusty Rhodes with the Sporta-Flop. Into the pin now. 1, 2, 3. Dusty Rhodes has been eliminated. As Shaq takes out Machoke, who has apparently decided to be the legal man, even though Lesnar was in the ring. Machoke and Robbie Rotten are now your 2 legal men. Oh, and Lesnar's coming to fight. Could this be the fall of our tag champs after they kept accidentally hurting each other? Robbie Rotten and Machoke fighting on the outside. 2 on 2. It's been made a lot more even now.
Gotta be careful here. This isn't a
as we see Lesnar now coming after Robbie Rotten with a big neck breaker. Machoke and Robbie Rotten both landed on the outside. Could see a double count out here if the ref would ever actually do his job and count instead of grabbing at the air.
How much damage did that do?
Okay, the ref's just like broken. He's like has a concussion. He doesn't know what to do. Alright, we're at like a 4 count now after they've been out there for 20 seconds. Arm dragged by Robbie Rotten. Lesnar going after him again. Machoke thrown back into the ring. Lesnar grabbing it. Lesnar not going to let Robbie Rotten make it back into the ring. 7 count. And you got to say this. for sure. If Robbie... No, Machoke not going to let Robbie Rotten get defeated. Like I was about to say, you have to say if they delete... If they eliminate Robbie Rotten via countout, that's both members they've eliminated via countout. Elbow drop, which Robbie Rotten dodges. But they don't want that tainted victory. They're going to put Robbie Rotten away for good. At least they hope so. Machoke continuing to stomp on the #1 villain. Big double axe handle to his shoulder blades. Getting Robbie Rotten up now. And he's got him. Picking him up for that massive power bomb. The ref shook. No, another power bomb. And it's still not done. A triple power bomb. Taking a lot of Machoke's strength out of him. And Robbie Rotten sees that and he's able to take advantage. Lesnar taking out Shaq. Oh, and the knee busts open Machoke's face. As we get a little bit of frames dropped there as his face busts open. Robbie Rotten planning his next strategy. I think he was going to tag out, but Shaq was already taken out. Going to the center of the ring, into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Machoke kicks out. Lesnar ecstatic about the fact they're still in this. He was too tired to break it up himself. Oh, locking in a clutch. Taking Machoke down to the ground. And now trash talking the fighting type Pokemon. Robbie Rotten looking to end this. Oh no. A double knee stomp to Machoke. Trying to take him out completely. Is he going to do another one? No, he just keeps rolling him over. Elbow drop to the leg of Machoke. More frames dropping, of course, as happens. Machoke fighting back, though. Oh, what on earth kind of move is this into a pin? 1, 2, 3, and with that, what could have been the greatest maneuver of all time, Robbie Rotten has eliminated Machoke. We have seen the dissension of Machoke and Lesnar here tonight. They've completely fallen apart. Spinning heel kick to Lesnar. I think the fact that Machoke kept running into Lesnar and making him lose the F5 might cost them the tag titles here in the main event of Survivor Series. Lesnar now elbowing Robbie Rotten in the head repeatedly, busting Robbie Rotten open at a 5 count, I believe. Oh, and Rotten throws him to the stairs, and he's taunting. He's willing to win this by countout. Robbie Rotten is completely ready to win this match by countout. Oh, arm drag by Lesnar. Where are we at? Lesnar does not want to get counted out here. What are we at, a 7 count, 8 count? What are we looking at here? It's it! So they won. The match ended in a double countout, but because the Legacy of Smack had 1 member left, they win the Tag Team Championships. Unbelievable. That's certainly an ending to Survivor Series here tonight. That a great maneuver by Robbie Rotten there. And Lesnar, so furious and focused on taking out Robbie Rotten, didn't go in even when he had multiple opportunities and cost themselves the tag titles. Absolutely incredible. New tag champions here at Survivor Series, the Legacy of Smack. Thank you all for coming out and joining me for Survivor Series. I'm going to eat something and go to bed. And I will see you guys at, I believe, Best of the Super Thick Boys. Till then.